In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain. Get in the rows.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We officially back at it. This is
Whoa.
not Boog Nice. This is, in fact, Fobster360 coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast episode. Wait for it. 319. Yo, Joe. What's good, boys? What's good? I got my boys with me. Not the usual boys. I was going to bury the lead, but I got my boys with me. It's Rick Dom. It's for the first time, I think, on the show, right? The Trav dog, Trav Moody from a toy kind of
It is.
Woof, woof.
It is. Whoop, whoop. It is. Yo, Joe, baby. It is, dude.
Boog is coming at us from parts unknown right now, and Poncheesy is delivering. Well, he's not delivering, but he is in the hospital with the baby.
The baby.
Little Poncheesy is here, everybody.
Yeah, he's got the pickup of a lifetime.
That's right.
We won't keep him here.
No, he may pop in. Who knows? He might be able to
pop in
Wi-Fi and pop in real quick. But we wanted to bring Mr. Travis Moody over here for a very special reason, because it is as of the stream earlier this week officially Yo Joe June over at Hasbro Land. So there's a lot of
a Joe kind of June. A Joe kind of June.
Whoa,
Travis, I love that. Travis, I really like that. That's cool.
You better hit up copyright.
That's right. Well, I mean, who better to bring on for such a month than Joe kind of June, toy kind of mood, Travis Moody here. One of the
several other people.
I reference them all the time. We actually had KJ on like the year end show, right, for the Figgies, because he along with a toy kind of mood. You guys are just like the repository of GI Joe knowledge, at least for me personally. So we felt
and
time to bring
you're leaving out the fact that they're not terrible human beings.
Right,
Can you imagine?
That's right.
A community of people that are obsessed with being patriots that weren't actually patriots. Can you believe that they're not? Can you believe that they're not the best people sometimes?
Toy kind of mood is all about the stolen valor, you see.
Yeah, baby. We're going to the thrift store. We're finding Grandpa's old army jacket, and we're walking around Sonic trying to get a free slush.
There's lots of pictures of me floating online with the military garb from all those years of doing background on like NCIS and stuff like that.
You're made for this.
Exactly, man.
We knew to call you.
Yeah, we talk about we reference you guys all the time, because whenever there's GI Joe knowledge or information to be had, you guys are the ones to go to. And you've also had dealing with the infamous Diaper Island, which is fun.
Yeah, but I promise not to do the voice again, so that'll never happen. I promise.
Okay.
You're about to be next up on his fucking hit list, man.
Oh no. Who's he?
Here's the key: if you talk crap about Diaper on YouTube, it's okay. That's where we've stuck it. If you start going to like the social medias, that's when you get
flagged.
Yeah.
All right. Well, real quick before we pop into it. How was everybody's week or so? Rick, let's start with you.
Oh man. It was pretty uneventful.
I love to hear it.
Started getting hot as shit here. You know
Same.
it's uneventful when you start to bring up the weather. Yeah, it's been hot as shit. Nothing else. Nothing really.
Yeah. I'm on the cusp of experiencing my first Los Angeles Valley summer. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I said this last week on the show. Maybe I did it after the pod or something, but I was pretty distraught to find out that I hit the jackpot and I didn't know it yet last week. Or maybe it's like the end of last week. Yeah. Where I didn't know that some of these McFarlands just go for so much money when they got that fucking chase thing on it or whatever. I left money on the table. And, that just goes to show you I don't give a shit about McFarland like that. I saw these figures, and I was like, yeah, cool. And then I moved on, and then I got home, and everybody's like, those are $80. Like, fuck! So
yeah, if you want to put in the work.
Yeah, I did see, speaking of Joe's, I did see, I saw that one wave. It's probably, I think it's old as shit now, but it's barely showing up at my targets. The Big Boa, the Airborne, all of that. I found that at my target.
Now it shows up when no.
Oh, losing you a little bit, Trav Dog.
Trav Dog.
Oh no, we're losing you. Now we can't hear you at all.
Oh,
exit the room and come back in. Same link. Just
sometimes it'll do that.
Yeah, real quick while we figure that out. I also I'm at the point where I go to Target not even with the pretense of looking for stuff. I'm actually looking for stuff, and then I'll pop into the toy aisle to see what's around. And I saw a GI Joe fig swap. That's fun. It was supposed to be the purple army builder guy, the new one that's out. That guy.
I wish I knew what you're saying.
I bet Travis knows.
Boom, he's back. There he is.
Is it working? Can you hear me?
Beautiful. You're crystal clear.
Purple, the Televiper? No.
Techno Viper.
Techno.
Yeah.
When are they going to do Techno Viking? Am I right? Nice.
Techno Viking.
I don't know what that is.
He was this famous guy who was like this Viking looking dude in the streets of London who just like started like dancing like fucking crazy to techno. He's like super fucking ripped.
Is he one of those cyber goths?
He was a really big like early, or not early, but like pretty early on internet fame kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
You guys never heard of a Techno Viking? I don't even fucking like techno, but I know the Viking. What were you saying, Trav? Before this StreamYard here pulled you out away from us?
No idea.
That's okay.
We're talking about Big Boa.
I don't remember. It wasn't important. Right?
It was, yeah. But Travis, how was your week? Come on, you got anything fun through the door?
It's been all about Yo Joe June and a Joe kind of June, and we're doing Joe Fest, which is cool.
That's cool.
Actually going to be hosting a panel at Joe Fest, so that's really
hell yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, we got a great crew that's going to be there, and it's actually about GI Joe Classified. So
nice.
Hasbro isn't doing it, so I'm gonna, so they could thank me for doing all their marketing for them.
You're something else, pal.
You'll be lucky to get a beer at SDCC out of it.
Yeah, I'll be buying beers at SDCC. Speaking of which, guys,
you're gonna be there?
I'm going.
Yeah. There we go.
That's right.
Yeah.
The party grows.
All right.
Last night I got approved for a press badge, so I guess I'm going now. So now I was harassing everybody today on Facebook. Hey, you got a hotel floor? I can bring my air mattress. Like hitting up everybody. So I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have room. We're
like nothing else. Community. These people got parking spots. Just go and sleep in your car.
Dude, that's what I used to do. We used to sleep in the car, especially because like San Diego at night is like a really sleepable outdoors weather in the summer. Like
that's why there's a lot of homeless.
You're not fucking cold. No, they do a good job. I don't know if you've been to Comic-Con. They do a good job where like they won't let you in the vicinity of
Never been to Comic-Con.
They won't they won't let you in the vicinity like if you don't have that badge.
Yeah.
No, I've been to Comic-Con 11 years in a row.
Oh, then
Come on, Rick. Did you just try to
I live in LA, so I know about the homeless people. But
did you just try to gatekeep Travis, Rick? Wow. I don't know if you've ever been to Comic-Con, but it's actually very sleepable outdoor weather.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't. I don't know if he slumps it. I'm from the streets, baby. I'm not
Travis fucking moody over here.
True. You are from the streets, Rick.
I used to like it was so bad one year because we didn't have anywhere to stay and we were cheap as fuck that we would wait in the Hall H line overnight with everybody so that there'd be security and like a place to go to the bathroom. And then when the morning would come and like Hall H would get moved into Hall H, we'd go bye and everybody would go like, "What the fuck? You waited with us all night? You're just giving up?" And we're like, "Yeah, man, we just came here to sleep." And we'd fucking leave every morning. And
that's so funny.
they'd look at us like, "These guys are like in the front of the line. They just left." And we're like, "Yeah, man, like we didn't even want to be here."
That's epic. That's
There's
epic.
nothing
Do you
better than
think-
when something that matters a lot to somebody else means nothing to you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, it's cool.
Well, let me ask you this, Rick. Do you think that Marvel MCU will be back in Hall H this year? Have they said anything about that? Or
I don't know. Let's look that up. That's interesting. I wonder.
Yeah.
That's like really
Yeah.
where it would get so big, like
I
Game
don't-
of Thrones and Marvel.
It's
You
been
know, it's really
Amazon
big.
that's had like the biggest presence at the cons the last couple of years. So
right, like the boys
I'd
and
imagine seeing
stuff.
some. Well, Boys is gonna hit before Comic-Con, isn't it? The new season.
Right, you're right. So they wouldn't be. They'd have
Yeah.
no reason to be there. What about like Invincible? They already had their season.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there's not
Now-
like a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
now
Fallout just had their season too. So
Oh, yeah.
now what's
Yeah.
really big? It was really big last year. I'm sure you guys remember. Was The Boys? The Boys was really big for Comic Con.
We just said that.
Sorry,
Isn't that-
I've been
Yeah.
reading. Sorry.
Oh, I see. Are you doing my bit,
All
Rick?
right.
Wait,
Right.
Rick. Just because Poncho's not here to be trolled doesn't mean you can steal my bits.
Yeah, that's Fabio's bit. We'll go into something for a while, then he'll say the exact same thing right after.
But have you
Praise
ever
the Lord.
considered the Boys might have a presence at Comic-Con?
Somebody said maybe The Boys are the friends we made along the way, huh?
Maybe
Um,
the Boys. Yeah.
It looks like
different-
I don't know. I don't really see about a panel, but I guess like the main movies that are going to be highlighted there is like Venom, Beetlejuice, that's Transformers movie, that new one where they're like
yeah.
before they're like who they
Pixar
are.
one.
Yeah, and Deadpool and Wolverine. So I don't know. Like that doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna have a panel, but if they do, that whole age is gonna be pretty crazy.
Interesting.
I can
Yeah,
imagine
because
Wolverine
Deadpool.
and well, but that movie comes out like Comic-Con weekend.
That exact weekend, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm.
Real quick,
Interesting.
Tim Smith in the chat says he'll be at Joe Fest. What day is the panel?
It will be on Saturday. I believe
Wow.
that's the 22nd. Could
See
be
what
wrong
happens?
though. Could
I
be
can
way
check
no,
that.
that's the
It is.
23rd. The 23rd.
No, Saturday is the 22nd.
Yeah. See
Is it?
what
Yep.
happens when you come on the show. We there's already somebody coming to your panel. Dude, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this
Should I
amazing-
tell them what the panel like is about? Can we pull up like a picture of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
promo for the
Yeah,
panel?
Jamie, can you get that
Connor,
rundown?
can I share it myself or do you want me to do it?
I don't know because you might not have that role on here. Is it on the Toy Con?
Oh, know your role. Shut your mouth, Moody.
Shut your
Know
mouth,
role.
sir. Travis, this is my show. All right.
All right, Fab.
Okay,
sir.
I see it. I got it. I got it.
It's you found it. You
I got it,
found the,
Youngwood. Don't you worry. Don't you even trip. Not even a
Yeah.
little bit. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that this Yo Joe Fest is happening and you guys are doing a panel Saturday 5 p.m. 6:30 Eastern? That's crazy.
Crazy. So the
No,
one
you're-
thing we haven't
No,
we
Tim,
haven't
Tim,
figured
you're not
out.
going to miss it. You are going Saturday. You're going Saturday and you're going to this panel
go.
and you're going to take a picture with Travis.
Yeah, I'm down. Look, I don't know if we're gonna. It's our first time even going to Joe Fest, so logistic wise, I don't know. I'm hoping we'll record it, but it's probably going to be recorded like Comic-Con style, where someone has a phone and you can't hear it, and that whole, like our dude's MCU collector, like in the front
Yeah.
row and all that stuff.
yeah.
It's probably going to be like that, just because
Uh-huh.
like I don't want to rely on Wi-Fi and ruin the whole thing. So, but we'll see. We'll see.
I don't
It's
love it. I
definitely-
don't love it, Travis. We got
Yeah.
we got to get some real cinematographers in there. Shoot the whole thing like Coachella.
Where is
Maybe.
Joe Fest at?
Augusta Convention Center.
Oh, okay.
Where is
Okay.
that?
Okay.
It's at the Marriott. You know,
In
the
Georgia?
Marriott Convention Center. It's there in the details, right? Can't read them right now, but
Oh
I
yeah.
see that
Yeah,
it says
Augusta,
Augusta, Marriott, but what state and city is that in?
Augusta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia on my
GA,
mind?
baby.
Or
MCU
Georgia.
collector's gonna go to this?
No, dude, don't twist
Oh.
my words.
That's what you said. You said MCU collector. That's what
Well,
she
he's
I
saying
meant like
shot in the way that like MCU.
Oh,
he
okay,
records like the Marvel Legends panel and
Yeah,
gets like 20 million views on it. I'm saying
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if we're gonna have anybody recording this,
Yeah,
but
nobody else
probably
is really allowed to do it.
yeah. I think we'll probably record this like that. We're not gonna have it like professionally done or anything. Not year
Okay.
one. But,
I'm
we
saying-
want to make sure
I
we
would-
can get through the
Could be,
panel.
though.
I was about to say, Bryant is into Joe's like that. He's going to Augusta, Georgia. I was like, that's pretty crazy.
Mhm.
No, but we'll see him at Comic-Con.
Yeah, definitely see him at
All right,
Comic-Con.
but just to kind of run down what we're doing here is, well, the fact is Hasbro isn't going to do it, even though they own GI Joe. They're not doing a Joe Fest, you know, because Hasbro.
Boo.
Yeah, exactly. So, put it this way: I've spoken to both I've spoken to Emily, Tony, and Lenny about this from the brand, the designers and marketing, and they want to go and they want to like, even as fans, just hang out. But when you just, it's like Motu not doing PowerCon anymore.
Yeah,
It's just like
true.
that,
Which is wild. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it made sense before because when they used to do PowerCon, when they like first started it, it was out of the Torrance Marriott that I had my high school senior breakfast at, weirdly. And at that point, Mattel was going pretty regularly because it's right there next to El Segundo, so made a lot of sense for them to go. But now that it's all the way in like Ohio, it's not quite as convenient for them.
Yeah, that's
cost them a penny, they're not doing it. That's the thing.
and you know what? To give them a little credit, that's a fucking huge difference. It's not like they went to Vegas or something. They went like all the way to like the East Coast. Like
I know, yeah. They went to the Midwest, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know there was such a big scene for
But
where has
I mean,
Joe
as far
been
as
traditionally? Do they do it in different places?
no, it's been here because the Ed, shout out to Ed Schumacher. He's the showrunner there, the owner of Joe Fest. He lives there and he's been doing it for a while. I don't know how long. This is going to be my first year, but I know it's been a minute though. Since since Hasbro actually did the Joe Con and all that, HasCon, Joe Con. He's been doing it, but he was nice enough, man, great enough to give us the biggest panel as far as time.
Nice.
And we have some big, good size YouTube guys in the Joe community there. Shout out to Tony's Figs and Baldy Locks. They are also on a toy kind of mood. And then we have a special guest, a Punk with Toys, he's got close to like 5K subscribers, but he's mostly Joe, but he covers all the other toys too on his Monday night show. But he'll be a special guest, and we're pretty much just going to break down what we see at Yojo June, but more so not break it down like you would on like tonight and like we did. We're more like hot topic wise because everyone already knows these by then. By the 21st and 22nd, they're already going to know the figures that are out. They're going to be analyzed to death on all these YouTube shows. So we're going to kind of bring up certain topics that work in there, and then kind of bring our review angles, our YouTube review angles in there, and then also talk about like, what do you think the Haslab should be, and then kind of just going over our favorite figures of the year, and like it's like a more of a community panel than actually just kind of going through everything that we've already done.
Yeah. No, that sounds good, man. That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
And you know
it's
gonna be the first Joe Fest in the past couple of years where somebody's not gonna fight at it. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be no.
Well, I might fight Punk with Toys in our hotel room, but at least
Rick, let's not
won't be at Joe Fest.
let's not set expectations for anybody because the thing about that is you might not meet them.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might see somebody in a hotel wearing a certain shirt, and you might be like, "Where'd you get that shirt, mate?" And it's gonna be a whole big thing. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Exactly. How about speaking of Joe's, speaking of Hasbro, why don't we go right into some of these topics here?
Please.
As far as some of these
Joes, man.
hot Joe June reveals, huh? What do we think about that?
Cool. The chief named Joseph, man.
All right, fine, we'll do that. Guess that's agreeable enough. They didn't post them on the actual Hasbro one, so I'm gonna use your guys' Instagram once again here, if that is okay, Trav Dog.
I know. Now you're looking at all like Mythic Legions and.
Sure. But real quick,
there's Mezco.
Yeah. For context, though, there were a bunch of leaks leading up to this stream, right? Talk about that real quick, Travis.
Yep. Yeah, usually there's always leaks, right? There's always leaks. Star Wars fans know it. Marvel.
I'm leaking right now, bro. If I'm honest.
What's up?
I'm leaking right now.
Well, besides that, because I'm here, you're leaking.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying there's always leaks, but never like this. We were pretty much told all the pre-orders for the entire month, because what happens is you have these retailers that are smaller, they're selling on eBay, they have little comic shops, whatever, hobby shops, and then they get their information from like the slightly bigger, the bigger retailers, not Target and Walmart, but the ones underneath, the fan channel ones and stuff. And then they kind of like give them a list. And it's not like nothing malicious is happening. They're just saying like, hey, you're going to want to let your customers know that these are coming out pre-order, but then that information is given before the damn fan stream. So these guys are like, well, if I'm not going to get in trouble by it, I'm going to make some money on YouTube doing it. And it was cool because on Wednesday, we actually had the guy who leaked the list. I'm sure he also leaked the least because he's a badass, but he leaked the list, and he was on our show Wednesday. Shout out to the Island Viper, not the other guy. This guy's the Island Viper, not Diaper Island. Different guy.
Crazy. That's like Machu and Customs by Machu.
Can I really don't want to derail this, but how is that guy not in that other dude's crosshairs? Like, why is he fighting everybody else? He's not fighting the guy with like his name that's flipped. Like,
And it's crazy because his first video that people start watching was like, I'm just gonna like mock this guy, and he's never been attacked. Yeah, I think because he started off with like a low number of subscribers, and that's kind of who that guy attacked. He starts to attack the bigger fish in the sea, if you will. So yeah, I don't know, but now he's like close to 3,000, so he's getting there. People are talking about him. So yeah,
open up.
Hey,
but yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it.
I gotta highlight this comment from Jason S. before we get to this super chat. Jason S. says you deserve the main slot. I think he's talking about the panel between ATKM, Black Genghis, Terradrome, the best GI Joe classified coverage. Look at that.
Wow, look at that. Look at Jason S.
The thing about Jason S., he's not a guy that minces words. He means it.
Yeah,
he's
a fantastic photographer.
A.C.B.A. 5 stars he gives it. That's great, man. That's a Meltzer rating.
There you go. Oh my God, a Meltzer drop on A.C.B.A.
Just for you, dog. Okay, real quick. Shelf Presence also has a super chat for us. $2 saying, "Happy Friday, gents. Hope you're having a great night."
Shelf Presence.
Shelf Presence.
Sure, yeah.
A little bit
of absolute legend.
Yeah.
What a legend this guy is.
I like that name.
It's really great to name yourself after a concept.
So why don't you go to the since we saw this, why don't you go to the Hasbro Pulse page? It has the or no, you know what? Stick here. Stay here then. No, this is better because then you can see it all at once.
Yeah. So real quick, got to shout out Matthew once again at Shooting the Galaxy for amazing photography. Really good stuff. He actually posted some of these in the A.C.B.A. Facebook group. And
that was awesome.
Whoa, where'd you get these already? They were just shown. Like, like the ultimate.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, you can see all the loadouts. Okay, I forgot what a decent job we did on social media. So I guess we can use ours. I do have a question though. Where's the other GI Joe fan that's on your channel? Where's he at? He likes GI Joe.
Yeah, he's running a little late.
Not gonna talk Joe's with us. We should have talked about like Pokemon or something first until he
because Poncho's not here. So you say
I know. So is there nothing else? It's just Joe, and then I get to go watch like wrestling after. All right, cool.
That sounds fun. Sounds like you're into it.
SmackDown.
Yeah, but Boog's running. He was supposed to be back, but change of plans. If he can make it in, he'll make it in. But
hey, I should pull a Boog and do what he did when he was on. Wait, hold on. I messed up.
When he was on what?
I'll do this. I'll just do this the whole time.
That's what he did on your show?
No, it's because he wasn't home. That's why. It was. We had a good time. We covered the. I think it was the Marvel stuff from Comic-Con last year, or like one of the fan streams. He hung out with us one Saturday night.
Yeah, that was before he moved into his multi-million-dollar penthouse with the baby grand piano in the corner.
Yeah. Guys, my highlight last year was the dinner with A.C.B.A. That was like
that was a lot of fun.
It was like Sunday night, right? The nightcap. It was Saturday. Yeah,
Saturday night.
It was after the toy panel. Yeah. So I hope to do it again because I want to go Saturday, and I'm probably only going to go Saturday and Sunday. I'm definitely going Saturday for the Joe panel. You'll see me there, and then I got to go hit the floor and go to all the the booths and presentations, and then Sunday we have all those 3D Joe's is doing a panel on Saturday too for the diehard Joe fans. But
I always feel like I want to do at least preview night because preview night is kind of one of the best nights.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, preview night. Yeah.
that's Wednesday night though, right? So then Thursday and Friday is crazy, but Saturday is when like the panels happen. So
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'll probably just do Sunday. We'll be like just hanging on the floor with all the homies and then go to that toy panel.
yeah,
So,
fair enough.
Cool.
What do you think of all these Joe reveals though? What's your favorite, Trav?
You know, it was tough because when they first leaked, I was like, well, that gold bat looks amazing. Just it kind of popped. And it's not a character that was ever in GI Joe. There was never an Iron Grenadier battle android trooper before, right? So they kind of made that. And then I don't know if we have it on our social media, but there was I don't think we do, but there was they did a kit bash of the Iron Grenadier at the top right and the bat, and it was really cool. I like that. But of these four, my favorite all-time GI Joe figure was version 2 of Storm Shadow, and they made one, and they took some liberties which pissed a lot of people off, but I love them. I like what they did with. Do we have any close-ups of Storm Shadow?
Yeah.
You know what? These are the leaked pictures. Go to them. Oh no, never mind. I think we have it.
Wait,
Yeah.
why is the bat going after Storm Shadow? Aren't they both Cobra?
Oh, so
Explain-
Storm Shadow is version 2 is actually GI. He was with GI Joe.
Whoa.
There's no Cobra logo or insignia on him. Yeah.
I didn't know that, Travis.
Here, look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is the one that Matthew had posted in the group.
Oh yeah. With the claws out.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
How do you feel about them putting trigger fingers on these characters when they don't necessarily need them? What if it was just a C grip hand for these claws?
They need to add more hands, and they are starting to. I think it all started with like Quick Kick and Retro Duke. They started adding like 3 to 4 different hands with figures, and we're starting to see that in some of the other ones. It's a slow roll. A lot of it is they build in a lot of accessories for a standard $24.99 figure. That's why a lot of people that were even Marvel Legends fans were like, I'm selling off my Marvel Legends because Joe's I just get a lot more bang for my buck.
Mm-hmm.
So, the hand thing is starting, it's a slow roll. It's happening now. Do we have the loadout there? So there we go. So the differences here is obviously you got that samurai shogun looking skirt there, and then he's got the sash over there, and then he's got these red like calf like leg gauntlets. They're black with red, ties and borders there. That's all different. The swords back in the day were all red, so I love that they just gave it a handle to make it more realistic, and then they added more red accents on the web gear and harness. So I like when they classify these figures up because they have a retro line. There's no reason to do 1-to-1 in the classify line when they do the retro line, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So he's my winner. But as you can see, there you go. I was just talking about it. 3 sets of hands before we never got additional hands with Joe's until maybe, I don't know, 6 months ago, 4 months ago. So
that's cool.
You love to see it. $24.99 for all that, man. It's a lot of shit.
How can you beat it?
All of these.
Beat it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm a McFarland collector, so I would rather like no accessories, but for $24.99, just get a base and a card. I feel like that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you. Oh no, go ahead, Rick. I'll let you go.
Don't forget the digital code. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. I need a digital Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, come on, man.
I want to ask you about this guy because if any of the Joes in this lineup are up your alley, it's this Iron Grenadier right here.
Me? My alley?
I just think so. He doesn't have soft goods or anything, but he's got that whole like noir feel. I don't know. What do you think about this guy?
Got that old.
Yeah, he looks like he's out of like Return to Castle Wolfenstein.
I was just gonna say Wolfenstein. I swear to God.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
This guy looks like he's plotting something, man.
Yeah,
He'd be a good guy for Doc Knock to beat up on. Am I right?
How about a couple of these next to your like Cobra Supreme, Cobra Commander?
The one with the hood?
Huh, you wish.
Oh.
The one
I
that
got a hood on mine.
He had the big packaging. Wasn't he a con exclusive?
Yeah, the Supreme Snake Cobra Commander from Comic-Con or PowerCon or PulseCon or whatever. Some all conned out.
Oh, there you go, man. Beast Boy. Want these as a bad guy for Hellboy. That's fucking cool.
That's genius.
like
That's
that.
good.
That's brilliant. I like that a lot. Yeah, and these look like the maybe you even made a post about it. These look like the Monster Force guys too.
Yeah, can we want to see those Crimson guys? Want to see?
Yeah,
Want to talk
right there.
about
There you
those?
go.
There we go.
These guys from Fresh Monkey Fiction. So
Mhm.
it's funny that they're. I mean, I think I say this every time I see something from this line, but these are not Monster Force, but they're made also by Fresh Monkey Fiction, Big Bad Toy Store collab that is doing Monster Force, but now they're doing this, and it looks like it blends in perfectly with Monster Force.
Right.
What am I misunderstanding?
Look at there's your hooded Coco
Uh-oh.
with the red yo-yo.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, I really hope, like, it sucks we haven't seen anything from them, like, in hand, like, in people's hands, at least. So I hope they do well, I
Yeah.
hope they do well. They have a lot of interesting shit, so.
Yeah, I want to see more stuff like this, but let's get it in hand first before we start making all these, like, spin-off lines.
Dude, double dip in the chip before he even bites it.
A lot of money into it, dude. Like, they really feel confident about it to put out this much theoretical product before anything is like actually in hand. So
yeah, just checking if you're are you with me? Can you hear me? Because I did like some.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, but no, you feeling these?
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
That's sick.
Aesthetically, I really
nice.
really dig them. I like this idea of retro future occultism. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
cool.
it does well.
So go back 3 slides to the left, right there. These are the stretch goals. So they're basically doing a pre-order model where if they sell a certain amount, and I don't know if we're there yet, maybe at Fresh Monkey or it'd be at Fresh Monkey, I think. I could actually look myself unless you want to look.
Yeah, I'm looking up at BBTS right now.
I'm actually on Fresh Monkey right now, I'll tell you. Okay, so it looks like they've hit like 22, like 60 or something like that, or 70. And if they get to 3,000, I don't know if they've even updated this. Maybe they passed it, but if they get to 3,000, they're close. They're, like I said, 2,000, like almost 300 or something like that. So if they get to 3,000, you'll get your choice of these figures, I think. Let's see. If we achieve 3,000, you'll unlock the stretch goals.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be the Order of the Crimson Moon dude, the hooded guy. They're all hooded. Yeah.
I mean, I love them as the idea of just being like red hooded cultists. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. So so there was a vehicle. Did you ever hear the Skeletron?
Yeah.
The Robo Skull from Skeletron. So these guys fit right in because these are like the Palatoy versions. They're basically like a mashup of they're a kit bash of all the Palatoy versions of like their version of Action Force, GI Joe, basically. So, which I can't even say. Wolf's Bane is basically Destro. That's why it comes with that like MF Doom mask.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah, here all the pre-orders. So they are keeping track of the pre-orders on the Fresh Monkey site, but the actual pre-order is through BBTS.
Yeah, it's probably easier to scale through these on my IG.
Yeah. And again, they've done a lot of stuff. I think there's like one more kind of spin-off line. But yeah, I can't wait to see what these look like in hand and what people do with them because aesthetically, I think they're really cool. I want to support more stuff like this.
Exactly. And so this is a pretty good segue. I think we're going to have them on a Toy Kind of Mood next week. I'm working on getting them on to because they're going to be at Joe Fest and their panel is right after mine.
Oh,
so
nice.
their panel's at 6:30. And they'll probably, I want to talk to them about this and what they're doing at Joe Fest. So stay tuned. We're probably going to go on Thursday next week too. So instead of Wednesday.
All right. Well, good stuff. We weren't done with the Joe stuff, were we? Or
was there go to the digital renders. There we go.
Yeah, there's a couple digital renders here. I think even KJ had a couple of them. I wanted to show the updated list too, but yeah, here's the digital renders for the Saw Viper.
Oh yeah. Looking like Metroid.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
The mask, yeah. And dial tone.
Dang. Very cool. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot really to say right now. I mean, until we see more because it's just a digital render. But you know, they're two iconic characters in the Joe verse, and we're starting to get, you know, there's a lot of characters they still have to make. They added a Saw. If you go back to Saw Viper, they added that Saw because that was part of Buzzer's unit there, so they added that. And this, you know, they're gonna make the characters that work with the tools they have. You know, they're gonna make very few new sculpts until they really need to, because they're making vehicles now. So if they have a lot of reused parts, it looks like we may have like a tripwire neck piece there and stuff like that. So yeah, it looks cool.
Sense.
He's the killer though. He's the killer. Saw Viper's the guy who killed he killed Doc, he killed all kind of people. So hit and run. Not hit and run, heavy duty. But yeah.
Good. Yeah, this guy looks simple but effective.
Cell phone holster, just like you when you go to the nightclubs on Saturday night. You get that cell phone holster.
Yeah, linked up to the Bluetooth earpiece. You got to.
Oh, he's got the Solid Snake Tears of the Sun neck mic, throat mic.
Nice.
Solid Snake from Metal Gear, yeah. So.
What that throat mic do?
Yeah, it's interesting.
All right, I think that does it for Joe's, though, right? Am I? Is that pretty much it? No. Was there more?
No, there's all the Marauder stuff.
Oh, here, let me
Yeah,
pull up.
Fabio. You believe this guy? This is your friend.
Well, it's not on your profile. So how much?
It might be. Go check my profile again. The Toy Kind of Mood. At a Toy Kind of Mood.
Yeah. Where?
Hold on.
Hold on. What do you mean? Hold on.
Did you not put, wait, what? Did I not put it at all? Oh, wait, right there, Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, this one. These are the leaks, no?
Oh, there's actually an interesting story about the Sergeant Slaughter. Go back. He's got a running change on his figure, so there might be a couple people that are lucky enough to get the one. So this is the one that you're going to see at retail, because he said I approved it. He wanted the Marine cover, as he called the campaign hat, as he calls it, and then his sunglasses on, and then the next one is the way they did it. They had him all bald and whatever. So he was thrilled with it. And it's kind of funny how he had his own input on it, you know? So there might, whoever gets lucky with this one it's going to be worth a few bucks.
A few.
On the secondary market. Yeah.
There you go. That's cool. I didn't even realize that.
Huh?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff right here. Cobra Stinger. I guess we don't go to Hasbro Pulse because we don't have the official pictures. Do they have?
I don't think even they do.
Oh, his tank.
Yeah, you got to go to the forums, baby. We're taking it back to the forums.
I was literally going there, and then you guys were like, "No, don't do it.
Don't put that on me, Fabio." Huh?
So the reason actually I didn't post those, because they're future pre-orders, and we're not going to get the high res pictures until the following coming weeks.
Hey, there's your boys.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we saw these digital renders.
You're gonna fly through them all. God, you might
fly right through. Who's this? Quick, Travis. Who's this? Albert Klein. See, how did I know that before you? That's crazy.
Fabio, Poncho just said, "Let me in."
Oh.
Do you have that authority?
Yeah.
There he is.
Whoa, what's going on? Is that Dad Cheesy?
Whoa. What's up? Hey, everybody.
Wait a minute. Are you a dad right now?
Whoa, could you believe it? I'm a whole ass father. Isn't that crazy?
Dude.
We do hey, do you guys do pickups yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead first. It's my child.
Oh.
Can you do you have a Marvel Legend for scale? How does it scale with Legends?
Do I actually have one? No, I don't. I'm in a hospital.
That's easy. You get slabbed and graded.
Could you imagine? This little dude. He's a little guy.
Easy.
Hand for scale. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm into this whole fatherhood thing. It's pretty wild.
Whoa.
Wow. What's your favorite part so far?
Having a kid.
Oh, that's good. Wait until Disney gets a hold of him, though. Then you're in for some shit, huh?
Could be.
If we're not dropping likes in the chat for a new life brought into this world by Poncheezy, and what are we doing? Come on.
we're gonna use Poncheezy's beloved son to further ourselves in this community.
Poncho, that's the best part. You're officially at the point where you get to start spreading your political agenda to your progeny.
Oh yeah, I could definitely do that. I could use my children for internet clout and Facebook points.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
man.
pretty crazy.
Facebook.
You could, dude, you could officially start putting up those quotes that are obviously written by the parents, and they're like, "You won't believe what little Zaxby told me today."
That's
And then it'll be
wise
like,
beyond his years.
"Wise beyond his years," my little William Zaxby is, man. Wow, that's not Poncho's son's name. I'm just making shit up.
That's good.
Incredible. Well, I just want to pop on. What's up?
Have we had the name reveal?
I don't know. Maybe it's Kai. Kai. Great name. Kai Demetrio is his actual first name, but everybody will
Dude,
call
you
him
got
Kai.
the fucking Demetrio?
I got Demetrio, baby. I got Demetrio.
There's a little bit of Demetrio lore. If anybody's like, why the fuck are these guys so into Demetrio? There's a little bit of lore there.
A little bit of Demetrio lore. My
Wait,
grandfather's
isn't that the
name.
hot vampire lady from the Resident Evils?
Demetrius. Could you imagine?
Hey, punch. Cobra Kai.
Let's go. It all
Have
makes
to teach it
sense.
karate.
It's all planned. All planned.
Connected.
Well, I just wanted to pop on, just say hey to everybody. I literally can't stop telling people about this kid. And that's it. I want to say thanks to everybody who's hit me up on Instagram and Facebook in like the DMs and like everything. It's great. It's great to see everybody in the community that just be so supportive. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Little Demetrio, baby.
That's it, baby. Little Demetrio, little fourth, little seventh. It's gonna be great.
Little seventh, Demetrio the seventh, baby.
Okay, I didn't mean to Bogart to hijack the stream, but I love you guys. I'll see you later.
Love you too. Good seeing you. See you at Comic-Con, bro. I'll see you there.
No,
I gotta raise this kid. So.
What? Forget kids. It's Comic-Con. Leave it like in the sidewalk.
Poncho, you said you were coming and we are gonna do mushrooms.
That's true. We'll see. TBA.
TBD.
TBD. All right. I love you guys. Bye.
It's not happening. Okay, bye.
Take care.
For anybody that didn't catch that, the reason this name Demetrio is such a big thing is that
Sure.
his grandfather was named Demetrio, and he's got like 6 uncles and like cousins and nephews that are called Demetrio. So he just like really wanted to keep the name alive, and his wife was like, "Nah, man, I'm not fucking with this Demetrio." And he's like, "Dude, we're gonna lose Demetrio," and I was like, "Damn." But he said he got the middle name. That's close enough.
That's pretty cool.
So Demetrio lives on. So this kid would be either Demetrio the 7th or Demetrio the 8th. How crazy is that? Huh?
What if he's
7,
the
8 of these guys?
son of a 7th son?
You know what? There's 7 stars to a Dragon Ball, brother. It's connected. It's coming full circle. Let's run it back to Joe's. What were we talking about? Where are these?
Who is
No, that was very important.
Now-
I don't know. I think I told him to go to
look,
his team.
I don't know, dude. Travis, I know you love your GI Joes and all that, and it's cool and everything, but
I collect all toys. A toy
I
kind of
know,
mood.
I know, but I
A
don't-
toy kind of mood. It isn't a GI Joe kind of mood.
for this
always.
month it is.
But it is this month. So, but how about this? Let's
Mhm.
talk about other
Yeah,
toys.
most companies, most organizations turn into Vito Spatafor on the job site early in the morning on June 1st. But you guys, you go for the June with Joseph of GI.
Let's do this. I'm going to run A.C.B.A. because Boog's not here anyway, and Poncho's having a baby. So listen to this. We'll talk about other things, and when Boog gets back, maybe we'll talk about Joe. No more Joe.
No, we can talk about
Joe.
right.
No
right.
Joe.
break it
You
down.
just said you were done with Joe's.
No, we're not. We're not done with Joe. We're not done with Joe.
I'm shutting it down.
Travis, it was Fabio's medication. He could get a doctor's note.
I thought we were done. I was like ready to talk about like the one Marvel Legend drop that came out this week. Come on,
I don't
man.
even think
Hang around.
Like
My
one
medication.
Son of Hope.
All loopy.
guys, it's a joke.
Hey,
Oh,
All right.
man.
So while you're having Johnny Cakes, you're talking about this new stalker.
well, give Hasbro props for keeping the name Stalker. First of all,
Heck yeah.
Didn't see that come. No, but we already had a stalker.
Yeah, we had one.
Yeah, I mean the camo looks cool. It's retro. They went all the way with the hat, and I had some wicked die-hard Joe fans on Wednesday, and I asked them. I said, "Are you okay with the change with the camo hat instead of the green one we had back in the 80s?" And they said yes. And I was like, okay, because they're messing with your retro Joes. And so I think people are okay with like them making some minor changes, which we'll talk about with another retro reveal.
Okay.
Could it be? Wait. Hey, look at him, Sergeant Stalker.
Yeah, he's cool.
Looks good.
They didn't do any changes on the weapons though. Would have been nice to. I think they would just like gave us the same stuff, or they gave us stuff from other guys. I don't know. It's fine. I don't use their weapons anyway. I go third party, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but he's got a new hat.
We've all had weapons from toy lines for years now that we can just swap in and whatnot.
True.
Yeah, exactly that too. Gridiron Studios.
Yeah.
Gridiron probably has a whole stalker kit, right?
Yeah, it's cool. At least another thing is we're getting the thicker card stock on our retro figures that are, like the Marvel Legends, Star Wars card stock. Now we're not getting the
our
flimsy
women
shit that we had. So
we like our women like the card stock, very thick. It's very good.
Very thick, baby.
That's good.
Here's another army builder, huh? How cool is that?
So, well, look, speaking of Stalker, they're using Stalker's web vest and web gear on this army builder to separate it. And yeah, so a lot of people are like, where's the red mask? Because of the cartoon, the Real American Hero. But this is how the toy looks. I mean, that's pretty much the art from, the original Trooper. I think they did a good job. I think in hand, this will look much better. It's got a brighter blue than the previous infantry and Cobra Island Troopers we had.
Yeah, they're usually darker than that.
Yeah, this looks good though. This looks like my mind's eye version of a Cobra guy.
Oh man, I was just about to say something, but I was proven wrong by the next slide. I was just gonna say, is Lenny fucking wearing a Livestrong band? But it was an Apple Watch. It was a fucking Apple Watch. I was like, this guy still supported Lance Armstrong. What's going on?
Yeah. Guy's a generational athlete. Why wouldn't you?
When is Classified going to give us a lob? You guys remember that guy, the basketball guy? Lob.
Big Lob, yeah. I don't know.
Man.
I think eventually we'll get them all if the line's successful enough.
Travis, I'm mad. Okay, I'm mad because I paid $400 for the Hiss tank, and I was supposed to have an exclusive Cobra Commander that wasn't ever going to be released any other way, and now here it is in front of me.
That had the Mickey Mouse insignia.
I don't know what that means. I just want to be mad.
Well, you should be mad because you're on the internet and it's your choice.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, Vac Metal. You guys fans of Vac Metal? That's where we're getting the mask. And so the shirt, that like light blue, sky blue shirt is from the Sunbow animated series. So it's not from the toy, and people are cool with it. At least most people are like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm like, okay, it's not 1-to-1 with your toy. They're doing Sunbow, and they were like, yeah, we love it. So they like the subtle changes. They're not making wholesale changes on these retro figures. They're making subtle ones, and people are digging it. At least the people I know in my circles. So yeah.
Well, that's cool. He's got butterflies. That's pretty dang cool.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, this gives people a chance to get Cobra. And you know what? If you were smart, Fabio, and you are, but with your Hiss, you would have never opened that Mickey Mouse Commander anyway, because it'd be worth a gajillion dollars.
Yeah, come on, Fabio.
I'm not.
I never make it
right away. Actually, I cut out the file card and everything.
You're lying. You don't even have a Hiss tank.
No, I don't have a Hiss tank.
Exactly. But nice role play.
There's no way I was that obvious.
I want to play Rictum in this game at Comic-Con. They better have it there. Wrath of. Let's play it. If they have it,
you don't have arcade machines or iPads set up at a table with this. I mean, what has this all been for?
Come on, man.
Yeah, it has to be at the booth. That should be.
Yeah.
This is exactly where the GI Joe brand belongs. Becoming a Metal Slug game.
Dude, I need a cabinet for this. This is going to be so much fun. When you come over for a GEVO, Fabio, and we have our video game tournament, we could just mess with this in between.
Okay, I'll make sure to get eliminated early, so I got to just sit around and watch everybody.
we just mess around. But yeah, there you go. Check out the new demo. It's not on Switch yet, but it will be. It's coming to
It's on
Switch.
Steam? Yeah, I'll probably get this on Steam.
I hope
Boo,
it
I'm getting it
comes
on
to
Switch.
before Comic-Con. Yeah, so they can play it in line.
Yeah.
Is this the same company that made the Turtles game?
Yeah, I don't think so, actually. Is
But
it?
you know what?
I don't know.
There's,
Maybe.
you know what? They might have stations. There's also going to be a game just like this, but it's Power Rangers. So maybe they'll do like a whole thing. Would be nice. Would be nice.
Would be nice.
We were sharing it earlier today. Look good.
Okay. All right. More toys. What's up with this? These guys wearing a similar
they look
color
great.
scheme.
They're they used to be called the Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders, and it's Low Light and Spirit Iron Knife. Yeah, but unfortunately they have to call them Mad Marauders now, which doesn't bother me, but it gets a lot of the internet mad that they change it to Mad Marauders.
Why do they have to change it?
The rights to that name, I guess.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
Are you telling me?
More?
Are you telling me that this is making people mad?
Don't say it. Oh, he said it. Damn it. I was hoping that would.
I think they look cool though. I mean, they're just repaints, but they add a little bit of life to Low Light, who's pretty much always in the shadows, and now he can. They gave him the Arctic Bat rifle, which is cool, and he's got a new golden eagle. The name
I was about to say that eagle looks different.
Yeah, it's on the box. I don't know if the box is there. I forget.
Is
It's
this
like
the covert eagle?
Naho or Nahi or something. Oh, there you go. Now we're at Sarge. Okay. It's all good. We'll just go to Sarge.
Ooh, look at that. Why couldn't they give him the pinless joints? Come on now.
Yeah, it's repaint, so he's still got pins and all that stuff, but it's accurate. It's
Am I crazy because I love these weird GI Joe repaints more than like the regular editions? Like I love the Tiger Force stuff and
Python Patrol.
Yeah, I feel like all that stuff looks way more interesting and fun.
That's a good question. What's everyone's favorite faction of GI Joe? Don't say Dreadnoks. I don't count that because that's obvious. Like, what about these like sub factions? Do you have one?
Probably
Tiger Force. There's Python Patrol. There's Night Force. There's what's the other one? Mad Marauders. There's Iron Grenadiers.
I'll take Tiger Force on that one.
Oh, you like orange?
Yeah, something about the idea of like these guys are supposed to be like in the jungle and stealthy. Here they are. It's amazing to me.
Nothing says stealth like bright Home Depot orange.
Exactly.
Well, how about this, Fabio? What about his soft goods itty ditty bitty bag? Bitty bitty itty bitty ditty bag. There you go.
Right. His it's cool. It says USA on it. I live in that country. That's cool.
So yeah, it's great. We get reuse from Big Bo with the he's got the gloves, and it's more of a trainer type because since he has his own faction, he's training them. It makes sense to have all those things. They still got the dumb AK from last time, but once again, we're gonna replace all those guns if you're a big time Joe fan. Anyway, you know what was cool was the minifigure they made at Mad Marauders. Can we get a look at that?
Figure back here.
Yeah.
I wonder if they reached out to those like mini.
Oh, right there. There you go. What was that?
Is this the same as those like mini brands? I know I have a roadblock of those. Like,
I'm not sure. I think these are smaller
figures.
I think this is even smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's smashing the Cobra Stinger driver with the freaking figure, which is hilarious. Matt Cohen's a genius. Oh, there you go. Better look.
That's cool. Matt is very good. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's fun. That's actually the only the other two guys, Low Light and Spirit Iron Knife, are going to be Hasbro Pulse exclusives. Everything else is fan channel or mainline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's cool.
So they stayed away from the big two, so they wouldn't piss off all the people in the His Tank forums and all that.
Makes sense. Oh, and here is a repaint of that vehicle.
Yeah. Vamp spam.
Ooh, I like this color better.
Yeah. Because it's Cobra, baby.
It's the Stinger.
Pretty
Got
cool.
doors too. The other one didn't have any doors.
And it has doors?
Got, any-
Oh,
got some doors, yeah.
that's really cool.
Some fucking doors. Yeah. Then you know,
But
there's
wait, I thought Hasbro said vehicles like this were impossible at retail.
So here's the thing. Vamp is gone forever. It was on Pulse as an exclusive, and it actually wasn't hard to get. And they were up for a while, and then once they were out, they were out. They made a limited amount. This
Why?
is fan channel. This is I don't know why, but this is fan channel. But they're probably on a like very low count made to order system because you can't imagine like Entertainment Earth and BBTS being stuck with all these, right? So they're probably yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is as far as that, but you're not going to see these at Target and Walmart and I think no Amazon on these either, I don't think.
Damn, but we can get the Joker mobile. Come on.
Yeah. We get the joke. We can get a Batmobile for a Batman story that 8 people know of.
And these come with blast effects too. So but the sad thing, guys, is they didn't name the driver. They've been naming all these drivers or giving them different monikers. They were just like, comes with a driver. I'm like, man, you just blew it.
Stinger driver. Yeah, I guess.
Stinger driver. It's like that's his name. Maybe his first name's Adam. I don't know, but
no, it's not.
So yeah, but anyway, yeah, he wears this Kylo Ren face mask. But
There you go.
yeah, that's the old man. But anyway, I think that's about it as far as and then they did a name only reveal Footloose, which is he's another like grunt where you'll probably give him a different like a helmet where you can army build it. You'll have the Footloose's mustache and all that. And then you'll like grunt, and then you'll have like a steel core mask or something. Then people will buy 5 or 6 of them. I think that would be the smart move anyway. But
who's this?
Anyway.
Who's he pointing out here?
I think they were just pointing out something like, I think B-Max said, imagine making that guy or something. He made like a joke. It wasn't anything significant. Yeah.
Okay.
What about before we go, I saw a lot of people talking about Homeboy's shirt. Everybody was like, is this the tease for the Haslab?
Oh yeah, go to B-Max shirt. So basically the Haslab, which is usually announced during Yojo June, is going to be at Comic-Con in their panel. And that's the main reason why I gotta go to Comic-Con now. So
yeah.
There was 1,000 pictures of that guy in his shirt. Where is it?
It's one of the first pictures, Fabio.
Yeah, well, there was a billion of them.
There
we go. So that's the Cobra Air Corps symbol. It's not necessarily. Everyone says, "Oh, it's a Cobra Rattler symbol." It's not. It's for all Cobra Air Corps. I don't even know if that's actually on the Rattler itself. But if you want to show people what a Rattler is, that they're on 3D Joe's or something. If you want to talk about that vehicle, because that's probably going to be the Haslab.
I really was hoping for a 6-inch Sky Striker, but I know it's too soon. From the other one, so.
I think that's exactly the issue right there. And they also go Joe Cobra. They deny that they do, but they do because we've got Hiss, Dragonfly, now Rattler, and there's always a chance it's not the. What's that?
Jason,
we're not doing it, but it's happening every time.
Yeah.
Jason S is saying the name of the driver is Steve Stinger.
There you go.
So 3D Joe said what?
Hey, what if Tony Schiavone saw that and he was like,
Tony Schiavone.
All right. Anyway,
I just seen him go at it with Taz the other day. That was hilarious. Could you get off your fucking phone, Schiavone?
Wait, you're on His Tank's Instagram?
This is 3D Joe's.
Oh, 3D Joe. No, go to 3D Joe's website.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, come on, Fabio, catch up.
We still have things called websites. I think they still work.
What?
Yeah, Fabio.
You pay for those?
No, I don't pay for them, but just type Rattler, I guess. And this, yeah. So everyone, if you love GI Joe, go to 3D Joe's. It's like, man, this guy's amazing.
This
website. Yeah, there you go. Look
what?
at that. We got movement on the screen.
But hey, he's got the same logo as the shirt.
Is it there? Is it there? Did you find it? All right, you found it. There it is. I see it. Okay, that shut me down. I was told by somebody that it wasn't the exact logo, that it was for the Cobra Air Corps.
No, that's
Maybe-
the one.
maybe-
Someone who knows a lot about GI Joe. So either they messed up or they're thinking about the Raven or something. The Night
Or
Raven.
maybe the thing is too that a lot of the times in the 80s your toy came blank and you had the sheet to
Yeah.
put things wherever you wanted to. I don't know. Sometimes that's
Exactly. You scroll down.
can
Scroll
happen.
down.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
more.
Fabio. Come on.
Yeah, look, the whole box and everything. It'll come a
Oh,
wild
the
weasel.
Rattler pilot.
Tra-
Codename
Travis-
Wild Weasel.
Travis, I don't know if you've ever been on a show with Fabio where he's in control, but here's one thing that's going to happen, okay? He's not going to do what you ask him to do. If you told him, hey, look, there's the box, Fabio's going to scroll past the box and ignore what you said and just go somewhere else.
That's why
Well,
we love.
there's so many other interesting photos here. I just want to make sure we get to all of them.
No, you don't have to get to all of them. You got to at least appeal to your fan base too.
So yes, all of them.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, that's likely the Haslab, but that could be a whole like diversion. That shirt, he could be
Oh, it
wearing
could
that
be.
shirt to thinking it's that, and then it's a USS flag that you got to put on your roof.
A smoke screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's obfuscating the truth.
Yeah. Should we go from one Haslab to another? Is that a good
We
segue?
should.
Yeah, that's
should.
pretty solid. That's pretty
It's like the
solid.
biggest news they have, so.
Look at me running A.C.B.A. All dreams come true. If you
Do
dream them hard enough.
Sounds like a dang nightmare. That's Boog. There is a new Haslab up. It's currently funding. It is Star Wars.
Wait,
what the fuck?
what's the numbers? Oh, there we go. 2,881.
It's a Moss Eisley Cantina. And for the first time ever in Haslab history, you got options. You can do the base one or the deluxe.
Dude, they should have always done something like this. Like, what? Come on! Should have always been this way.
Now you can make it known exactly to what degree you love Star Wars. Are you a $400 fan or are you a $500 fan? There's a big difference.
Fan. I'm a big time Star Wars fan, but they're getting zero for me on this because I don't collect TVC, but I'll still talk about it with you. I did watch the fan stream. I watch it just to know.
Yeah, of course. It's cool that they are in fact making this. It's they're making it in original classic packaging. So let's take a look at the stretch goals real quick. So the base goal
we're
is
gonna
what,
skip
8,
the actual thing. Go straight to the stretch goal.
8,000. We're at 2881 right now. That's not even halfway, brother.
I mean, but it's only been up for a few hours. They got 31 more days.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
I'm
damn
just
good.
running the numbers for people, to put it into perspective. It's a whole thing. It's like one big centerpiece with a few like attachment facades. You get the main entryway. You got some booths. You get seedy surroundings. Ooh, seedy. I don't want my surroundings covered in seed. That's gross.
No.
Look at all these pieces. This is crazy. Look at all those cups.
That's a lot of cups. That's a lot of cups.
You get some graffitis if you want to make it your own.
Those look like Mezco Rumble Society stickers.
Or maybe Mezco Rumble Society stickers look like these.
You're blowing my mind, Frank.
I don't mean to cast doubt, but yeah. You get the bartender. Wooher.
Of course, you'd have a shotgun.
Hooer? I don't know if I like that name. You get the Tonica Sisters, Retro Vintage Collection carded, But wait, there's
more.
Get the deluxe pack. If you want to recreate even more moments, I get it. You want to recreate moments from A New Hope, but for an extra $100, you could recreate even more moments from A New Hope.
If you really want to piss off your wife, get the deluxe pack.
You can paint your own scene by adding more figures from your collection. You're in luck. We're offering a modular. You're in luck. We're giving you an opportunity to spend an extra $100. You're in luck. We weren't feeling it before, but I clicked that. I'm feeling
felt so lucky in my life.
Nah,
Listen, man, she's gonna get mad at 400. She might as well get mad at 5.
Might as well get 1,000.
If you're gonna make her mad, you might as well make her really mad.
Make her mad all the way.
Yeah, what's an extra $100 in the grand scheme of things? Look how many more cups you get, and stools and
I
tables.
think the pictures that
walls.
are clickable to make larger are at the top. That's just my guess.
Yeah,
I could be way off.
I was just scrolling.
Yeah, I think
through
that
the whole
big thing right there. Yeah, there you go.
They are
Cool.
not clickable.
Yeah, they are. You're
Like
clicking.
this, yeah, but they're not full screen. I hate them.
Whatever.
Look at that. Wow.
That's what
it
you
looks
get
like
when you
one
don't
from
make
the
a
movie.
slide presentation.
What they really should do is give you the entire, like a square box that can be the sound stage where this bar is actually set up.
Someone left a comment on our YouTube today that said
Mhm.
the furniture right there, leave it, looks cheap.
It looks 3D printed.
It looks like plastic lawn chairs in the back of Target or Walmart.
Lance Speeder Luke has been making shit like this for years.
Yeah.
Well, it does look
I'll
like
have to watch his video then.
Well,
Do you guys think the furniture looks cheap? What do you guys? What say you?
It looks 3D printed. Maybe it's just because this is a
Prototype.
just the prototype or whatever. But yeah, it
Could be the prototype.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too excited yet.
I would need to look at like set photos and then look at like, did they have an original toy of this?
not to this level of detail.
Okay,
No, it
I'm
was
just curious to look
cardboard
at this.
actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
It was cardboard.
Like if this is the deluxe set right here, kind of cool. You kind of need something else on the back there, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd look at the set pictures, and if it looks similar, but like the toy is just like a bit more like a glossy, then maybe it's just because it's a prototype or whatever, it'll be matte finish to look a little bit nicer. But like if it's correct, like I don't know what you expect them to do. If it looks correct, it looks correct, But I'm not saying that it does.
I feel like the whole thing just needs like a wash, Everything needs a wash, even the kind of drywall cracked sand exterior, whatever.
Bartender definitely needs a bath.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't collect TVC, but I'm happy for those who do, and happy for those who have the money to do it. And they, I'm sure there's fans that have wanted to dream about this. I mean, imagine what would a Black Series version of the Mos Eisley Cantina cost? Like $1,400, like $1,000 more, like $1,200.
Yeah,
three
probably.
times the cost, right?
Probably. Maybe you could get a basic one. Maybe like a basic one would be like 1,000, and then like the one with like the extras would be like 12.
The deluxe would be $12.99.
The deluxe,
right?
baby, $12.99.99.
Yeah, there you go.
These are basically the same figure. Just a different like waist piece. All right, well there they are. Looks like them from the show, from the movie. I don't even know these were characters. So yeah, I'm just not this deep into the Star War,
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love Star Wars. I've watched the movies like so many times, but this is a little too deep for me. I don't get into the weeds.
I feel like if you've been collecting vintage collection and you've got a good amount of those figures and a nice little world, this is like the way to build it.
Yeah. Did you see on the fan stream, the end of the fan stream, when they did the pipeline reveals, they showed some amazing photography from shooting the Galaxy of Light. He recreated scenes from A New Hope. They were all like dark and smoky and everything. It was I don't know if they might just be on his IG. I don't know if they're on this page at the bottom or anything, but yeah, it was the pipeline, like basically figures that are coming out that are tied to this, but they're not tied financially. Like they're going to be on like fan channels or shelves or whatever, but they're going to have to do with their appearances in Tatooine, basically.
So
Shooting the Galaxy says that they're on his IG.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Matthew? I'll check them out right now.
Yeah, we were just talking about you earlier, and you.
I was trying to pull up Lance Peter.
How do you have these figures? Like,
it's like, okay, no disrespect to Hasbro or whatever, but yeah, there's community efforts for things like this in bigger scale that, yeah, you got to put a level of effort to them. These are just files that you got to print, but this is a great way to just have these nice grouped figure displays. Look, this one's even sized for a Detolf. You could just have your one Detolf just be your, dark Death Star interior, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Were you about to call the Death Star the Dark Star?
I was about to call it the Dark Helmet.
Oh,
Look, you can have the inside of the Millennium Falcon. Look
That's
at that.
crazy.
And these
we're
are
on, we're on Luke's. We're on
this
Luke's,
is brilliant right here. This is brilliant. Come on.
This is a big thing right now.
Wow.
Yeah, there's got like bookshelf like
Mhm.
dioramas. Yeah, it's like a big
That's
thing.
neat. That's really cool.
You know, it's all scaled for that. Yeah. Landspeeder Luke has, if you're in the 3D printing game at all and a Star Wars person, then, I mean, little single figure displays like this are hot, you know, real hot. Look at that.
You know, before GI Joe Classified, before GI Joe Classified became a thing, I was like, this was my bread and butter, was Star Wars as a franchise, Star Wars, you know, as a brand, and then Star Wars Black Series. I was never a TVC guy. I just had the what is it, the Slave one from Boba Fett, or they want to call it Boba Fett's Starship or whatever. I have that, and then I have the Mandalorian. What the hell is it? It's over there. Shit, that one that just came out last year. So this little ship from the Mandalorian.
The small ship, right?
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like when this big one went down, there you got the little one. I don't know. See, I'm a bad Star Wars fan right now.
Luke's old ship. I mean, not Luke, Anakin's old ship.
The Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah, the Starfighter. Yeah, the
yeah,
Naboo
that's
one.
it. There you go. You just did a good job.
Kevin is saying it's called the N1 Starfighter.
Oh, it's the N1 Starfighter.
Yeah,
The N1,
Fabio.
there you go.
Don't presume
Yeah.
to know as much as Kevin.
I
Fabio.
didn't.
Yeah,
You're the one who said that I got it right.
Keep putting him in his place, Kevin. This guy. Can you believe this guy?
Man.
You believe this guy, Kev?
Look, if you wanted to get the fucking railing for the Jedi ghosts, Landspeeder Luke got you with a little cradle for Yoda. Come on.
This guy makes some awesome stuff.
This guy makes the best stuff. Why has Black Series not reached out to this guy and have him make?
I don't know.
Look, even this.
That'd be cool. Like that should have been a nice builder thing for the Indiana Jones lines when it still exists. That would have been cool.
And look, similar idea. I was bringing up Landspeeder Luke as far as like, okay, here's similar idea for the larger scale. If it can be done, maybe at the mass scale, maybe it's a little unscalable, I guess. But if you are a 6-inch collector and Black Series is kind of your bread and butter, even for some of the newer stuff like this, it's hard to see that they're catering so much to the TVC, which of course is the traditional Star Wars scale. I get, but it seems like ever since they fumbled the bag on that Rancor Haslab, they're just like, all right, well, they don't want 6-inch Haslab stuff, so we're only going to do TVC.
But and you know what sucks is like normally I'd disagree with you and I would tell you like, well, the numbers say that they don't, but they were really, really fucking close with that Rancor. They were so close. So I don't really know that you could take that as a sign that people don't want it.
No,
it's just that close.
I'm looking at it on the corporate level where they're like, nope.
Yeah.
It's a shame. They got close, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, hopefully these things like do well enough that they do start to do it in 6-inch. And obviously they have to know about Landspeeder Luke stuff, so hopefully the wheels are in motion.
I'm totally down for those detail setups. Like if Hasbro comes out with them, I mean, ask some guy to make it and paint it would cost like $1,000, but like for them to make it,
they got to make the fucking master, and then they just get the molds from that and manufacture it.
Exactly. So, is there Rancor for TVC? Is there one?
There's been for years in that scale.
Yeah,
on that scale. See, I don't do TVC, so I don't know.
Collection, but yes.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see how this is doing. Cool. Wow, we got
a location 11, that you need to enter?
14 new backers since we started this topic.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Hasbro. It's us. It's not you guys and your reach with $1 billion brand. It's us. It's us that did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the latest Haslab. It's up right now. If you're a vintage collection collector.
Did you ever go to? Did you ever go to Matthew Cohen's Instagram?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, come on, man.
I was gonna ask him that 5 minutes ago, but I feel like I'm bullying him around too much.
I got a lot of shit going on here.
What I tell you, Travis? If you want to see something, this guy's gonna take you somewhere else.
Well, he's got too many damn windows up. Look at all those windows. I think.
Yeah. Well, this is an actual visual representation of my brain too. I've got all these tabs open. I don't know which one's making sound.
Kevin said the Rancor was a true exclusive back in the day.
Oh, appreciate that.
And
for some reason, I can't see comments on my end. It doesn't show comments.
I do it on mobile because if I don't do it on mobile, I'm like this on the computer. So.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just pay attention to you instead of the legions and legions of fans.
It's
Am I
just-
tripping,
yeah,
or his picture's way better?
Here you go.
tripping?
Look at that. See, that's what I was talking about. That stuff is like, that's a seller. Like you see
Yeah.
this and you're like, oh
Yeah.
man,
Why?
now I
why
need to
aren't
buy it,
these-
and you'll never be able to recreate that.
Matthew, why aren't these on the page? These sell it so
Mhm.
much.
They sell it
Comes-
way more than whatever
Yeah.
they're showing. Look at that. Go back to that one.
Wait a minute. Do these actually light up? 'Cause these LEDs clearly add $100 to the price point, if true.
That's a good question.
Someone did say there's no place for like the band to go.
That's a good. Yeah. There's none outside.
Oh.
I guess
He said they were in the video at least, but it would.
they were in the video, but people are gonna. How many people are gonna actually watch that video compared to looking at these pictures on the actual, the
Yeah.
page that you fund it.
Yeah, they're fantastic, man. They really
A
do.
lot
sell
of
it.
people
You
don't
do a
watch the
great
fan
job.
streams. Yeah, they just look at the link.
Okay, it doesn't light up on its own, so you got some light piping effect going on there. That's neat.
That's still nice that
Nice.
you can light it yourself if
Yeah,
you wanted
yeah.
to.
That was badass. My
Yeah.
goodness, these are great.
I agree with Kevin on this one. Like, if I can't buy this and populate the scene and shoot it and light it exactly like this, I don't really need it.
Wow.
You're right. You could just enjoy it with those images on his page forever.
Yeah, you know what, Matthew? You did a good job. A little too good.
A little too good to the point where people are like, oh, I'll never do this, so I'm good.
Look at Luke and Ben at the bar. Very, very cute.
If I had the space, this would definitely be tempting. It's such a classic scene.
For
I
sure.
feel like if there's a way, maybe Matthew can elaborate, but if there's a way to like kind of lay this out in a shelf display where you don't need, a full sort of 360 view of it, if there's a way to kind of lay it out sort of flat
Right.
against a shelf, this would be a fun way to display your vintage collection figures for sure. Maybe you don't even need to have all of it. And I think if you did want to have the band playing, you kind of need two of these, or at least one deluxe and one basic, because then you can use this same little stair piece right here that leads to the door and just put it on the other side and put the band there. Did I just sell everybody a second one of these?
Fine,
Kevin,
Fabio. I'll buy
Kevin, you
two
can
of
do
them.
now or what?
Are you happy? Two will
Kevin.
be purchased.
Kevin's the biggest Star Wars person like ever of all time. So if he's not getting two,
He's saying it is modular, so you could get two and do it however you want.
Oh, Davey Sock Rocker with a fantastic question. Does the wall have the mark from Greedo shooting first? I don't see it. Let's look.
It'd be sick if you could interchange it.
Is that part of the sticker sheet? I don't see it. But anyway, very cool. That's the latest Haslab. Let's
I'm
move
gonna give
on.
it this, Fabio. Look, you know what this is?
What?
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Come on, man. What do you think? What do I talk about besides GI Joe? The other thing I like.
Okay, you're giving me a little.
Yeah, you got it.
A little Orange Cassidy thumbs up
Yeah,
there.
there you go. You got it. Okay, cool.
Come
That's
on,
what I give it. It's just
Fabio.
like one of these like half-ass thumbs. Like
Man,
it's
I'm getting a
fine, it's
phone
good.
call in the middle of that entire exchange. All right. Cool. Let's
So
move on. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you say about
Yeah.
that?
We're done. Has blow.
Speaking of
this thing-
diorama sets, very, very quickly. All right.
Hello.
Let me get to Neca real quick because they're starting to reveal their con exclusives, and they've got a long out of print pre-order that closes very soon.
Oh,
and that would be
Price.
that would be the Bone Throne.
Old boner throne.
The Bone Throne for your elder predators and your clan leader predators. Look at that. Amazing stuff. The Bone Throne.
Yes.
Let's
When
go.
does it close? When does it close?
Let's see. Pre-orders close June 19th.
Oh, still got a
June
while.
19th.
What do you got? 10 days?
Payment plans.
12
available.
days.
How much is this? Like 120? I remember this was like 80 when it first came out. But okay, let's get into Neca's convention exclusives real quick. As always, they do an online pre-sale in June before the actual con. 3 days, limited quantities each one. Let's take a look at what they've revealed thus far. It's the ultimate feral camo reveal Predator.
Yeah, it's cool that we have like 3 versions of this thing, but like, we just get some fucking humans, man. What's going
can we
on
get
here?
the chick, bro? Can we get her?
Yeah, what is happening? This is like
What is it,
this is crazy.
Sick packaging.
Packaging's nice. Yeah, packaging's nice.
It's like the second
Very
clear
cool.
one. Come on, man.
Yeah, and it's cool. The other camo version where he's covered in blood is a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, but I love this wolf spine right here. That's crazy.
It's
I
dope.
love that wolf spine.
And look, the flintlock pistol. Eh.
I feel like I have my essential predators from the first 2 movies, and then I'm like done. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Makes sense.
unless they want to make like all the non-predators, like
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
We need
actors. So
we need Harrigan. We need the rest of Dutch's crew. I mean, it's weird. They've been sticking with Prey. They basically made that like 100th, custom Predator that it was their own kind of original one, and then they've pretty much just gone back to doing either ultimate re-releases of the Lost Tribe or just sticking to Prey, which makes sense.
Yeah. And the thing for me is that like I'm sure that like the actors like this wouldn't be expensive because they're not none of the actors from that movie are like particularly big actors. So like
Yeah,
right.
but
Come on,
that
man.
might be why they don't think they'll sell either. But anyone would want a cool like
Good point,
Native
good point.
American chick. It would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Just sell it as a box set. Sell the whole
Yeah,
squad as a box
the
set,
Predator.
Comic-Con exclusive. Keep it
Mhm.
low numbers. Like make it
Yeah,
special.
man.
I get that. I mean, I have Dutch because of Fabio. Fabio got me the right.
Oh, that's
headset
right.
for it. Yeah, shout out to you.
No, you're very welcome, Trav Dog.
Thank you, brother.
Here's your next Comic-Con exclusive reveal. How about Flash Gordon from the movie Deluxe Flash Gordon Wood Beast Challenge?
I don't know anything about any of these things, so I'll
Savior
just
of the universe, dog.
hang out.
All
Yeah.
I know is the song because my dad used to like it when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it other than he's Flash Gordon, the defender of the universe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he'll save every one of us.
I need to be saved, so let's get it rolling.
Yeah, man.
It
Salvation
looks
is
cool.
here.
It looks like the guy. I don't know or care enough about this property, but it's cool.
Yeah,
that
that's what
they
I'm
are
saying.
doing
Like, it's cool for the people who want it. I feel like I'm going to say that
Yeah.
for the next things you show, but
it. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it from Neca here.
It's a pretty wild
Cool.
tree stump right there. That can't be all of it though. There's got to be way more exclusives than that.
Yeah, no, they're still slow rolling the reveals. This is today's reveal.
Okay.
well, I still have what? How many weeks till Comic-Con now? We got like 6 or 7
Well,
weeks.
they'll be revealing
Yeah, like
stuff
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
each week
Plenty of time.
until the drop. So until the 26th, we've got at least 2 more weeks of reveals.
Rick, what's your top 3 collecting fandoms, like in order, like the stuff that you collect the most?
Fandoms, not toy lines.
Oh no, yeah, I mean like toy lines, but like like
Okay.
your like you could do toy lines or fandoms. Yeah, you could but
Yeah.
based on collecting toys though.
The bulk of it is a lot of SHF, and
Mhm.
I used to do a lot of Marvel Legends, but like I don't know, it just gets tiring. I feel like Fabio a few years ago. Like, how many times can I buy this Spider-Man? How many times can I buy a Captain America?
Right.
Not that they're not that they're not good or anything like that, but just kind of over that point. I'm really into Mafex these days. Really into Mafex.
Yeah.
What else? Mezco doesn't do enough Rumble Society lately. It used to be Mezco. Like if you would have been asking me last year, I'd have been like, oh, Mezco.
We
but-
talked about that. So we talked about that on our show, and I joked with Fabio. I said, "Look who's the new king of Mezco. It's me." I joked because I did all the GI Joe reviews, and then I did a TMNT versus
Emerson's
TMNT
had
box set review.
some great GI Joe reviews
So-
for.
Oh, can you show that box set review, man? Because that's
Yeah, real quick.
I'm
you had
proud of that
Firefly one too, which was
Oh,
good.
okay.
You're doing
appreciate that.
reviews of all the Mezco Joes, so that's
I
cool.
did, yeah. I didn't review Roadblock and Destro because I started with Snake Eyes, but then I did Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and Firefly. But I will continue. Actually, on the next review, I'm gonna rank them all since I didn't review Destro and Roadblock. I will review them in the ranking video. But where's the TMNT? Yeah, it's at the top. There
Yeah.
you go. That's This was the hardest I ever worked on a review, and I it was cool getting a lot of props from like, I think even Boog, Unparalleled Universe, MCU Collector, they all shared this because you're like, bro, you compared 2 box sets. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a full-time.
Extensive.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was, well, yeah, I got rid of one of them. Can you guess which one I got rid of?
The recent one?
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
I it's, I had fun. It was for the review. The guy who wanted to buy it I said it's gonna look mint when you get it. He's like, whatever. He still gave me $5.85 for it. So I was
Nice.
like, yeah, I still made money. And then I made money on YouTube doing it. So it was nice, but it was a lot of work. I mean, this was like an 8-hour, maybe plus project between reviewing
Shit.
2 box sets. I reviewed everything in there except for those stupid climbing ropes. I ignored that. It's a waste of time. But everything else is reviewed, and I compared the damn stands to each other. Like
Oh,
that's how intense I went.
thorough.
And it was like editing for a whole night. But I had 107 minutes of footage. I trimmed it down to 40, 38,
Damn.
40, something like that.
That's
Yeah,
good.
crazy. 38, 39. Yeah, it was nuts. But yeah, it was fun. Do we have other slides, Fabio?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah,
getting.
like when I get off Instagram, I'll.
There you go.
Cool. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, yeah, it was nice. I did some shots for people to see all the accessories compared, and obviously the new set doesn't have soft goods. Fab, what's your opinion of that? Why?
Yeah,
Same
Bobby, where
price,
you at?
$400?
Well, that's where you're wrong, Trav Dog, because the belts and pouches are all still.
You know what I'm talking about. Stop being a smart ass.
No, I know what you're talking about. Look, still
Yeah,
leather.
you'll see a picture of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there you go. See, the one thing I didn't do was put those on the new ones. But part of me was like, if I want to sell these new ones, I don't want to play with them too much. So in the review, I kind of like, if you watch the review, I'm not gonna lie, whatever. I'll talk about it now. The review's been done already a while ago, but when I did the review, I mostly played with the ones I kept, and I tried not to like articulate the new ones too much.
Yeah,
I tried
and I
not
mean,
to
it's the same body, so.
Yeah, same body. That's why I continue to say that, but I definitely wanted to show them in cool poses. I think there is a pose of all of them in there. If you scroll to the right, I think you start seeing some stuff, but someday.
I think the new set, if anything, should have had just 4 sets of this trench coat and hat, to keep it animated series.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, for sure. Sure. I think I forgot his name. I'm just gonna say it wrong. Box Bomb or something. He did a review and he put all the soft goods on it. So he did a good job. But
yeah.
Right.
And to finish the question, Travis, I'd say the third one is Jada.
Ooh. So guess what? I love that you brought that up. I'm the last YouTube reviewer on the internet to get it.
Those figures, man.
I paid Walmart.
There we go.
I paid Walmart prices because I thought it was going to arrive 2 months ago, and I'm getting them after Target. What the hell, bro?
That's crazy.
You gonna open those right now or what?
You're in the
what?
You're gonna open those right now?
No.
Are you? And you're in the LA area, right?
Yeah, but I guess I could have went to Frank and Sons, but I didn't pay the Frank and Sons prices. That's different. Walmart website prices are like $5 more, but then you have to pay shipping. Where if you order this from BBTS or Target, you don't have to pay shipping. But if you go to Frank and Sons, these were at 2 months ago would have been 50, 60, 70, but whatever.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been $35. Yeah. So I didn't get it, but I finally got them. About time.
They're incredible. That line is so good. And it was so funny because I said it last week, but when I got into this line, I was like, I'm just gonna collect the player 1 versions of the fighters and then I'll just move on. And then I lied. And then I bought the red Chun-Li when I found her, and I'm probably
where'd you find her?
Completing the line.
How?
Target.
How'd you find her?
Target. Start going to Target
because you don't live in Cali. You don't live in SoCal.
I do.
All the scalpers. You live here? So
I live in NorCal.
Oh, NorCal, that doesn't count. SoCal.
Yeah, it's not as harsh. It's not as harsh. Yeah,
it's not as bad because you have Frank and Sons, and I know Fabio's homies with them, but they go to every Target and Walmart and scoop everything up. And then, their homies do. There's I don't know, man. It's hard to collect out here. Every store near me is washed out after a week, dude. It's
I have friends in LA that tell me if you don't have a system of friends that all help each other, like it's impossible. Basically, they tell me like
Mm-hmm.
if you don't got homies
We
that like
get
will
the
all
most
hook each
stuff.
other up. Yeah,
We get the most stuff, but we have the most nerds, collectors, neckbeard
Yeah.
scalpers, and like con men. It's eBayers, flippers on Macari.
Yeah.
Like they
And
go
Frankenstein's vendors.
all day. And Frankensons. They
yeah,
run them
and
racket.
my
So
my target just turned into a Jada target in January, something like that. It turned into a Jada target. We never had it before. There was never any signs or anything. I'd never seen them there, and then they just started rolling them out. And it took a lot of effort, though. Don't get me wrong. I had to like go to. I'm sure Fabio remembers. I was going to that Target in the morning and at night, giving them the DPCI and going, "Where's the shipment?" Because they don't like to tell you, but on the thing where they look it up on the Zebra, it'll tell you if a truck is on the way and how many is in the truck. They usually don't like to tell people things like that because they don't want to be annoyed. But I would go in the morning and at night, and I'd ask, and sometimes I'd get different answers. So, like the day that I found them, they told me not to go. They were like, they'll probably be here tomorrow or the day after. Just maybe even come in Monday. And I was like, okay, sure. And I showed up in the morning, and they were out there, and I was like, nice try, kid.
they want their scalper buddies to get it before you. Like everyone knows somebody, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll tell everyone tomorrow. So when you come in, you'll have them all like, and you can flip them."
It's no coincidence that the person that told me to just show up on Monday was the neckbeard nerdy guy, and the person that helped me get them and actually told me the day
It's
that
like
they
an
were gonna
old
come
lady.
was just a random lady. A random
old
lady
Mexican
was like,
lady is the best.
Yeah.
They'll go in the back and dude, I got this before everybody because it was the street
Oh, the
date thing?
Yokozuna, nice.
Yeah, well, I never got the chase, but the they street date shit, and this was like a couple people actually just were like, "Fuck it, I'm stealing it." They like would go to the self checkout, but then Target was like, "We're done with self checkouts." Like most Targets, you can't even go use the self checkout now. I don't know about yours, but like
mine are okay right now.
Mine are shut down, but I basically people were like using the whole like Ultimate Warrior or whatever. Actually, right here. So yeah, right here. So this one was like clogging the pegs and going for like 17, 18 bucks. So people were scanning this one in the box, obviously,
and then taking the Yoko.
Taking this one. So this one actually, the woman went in the back and got me two. And so I got but this was actually the same price. So I didn't get a discount on this or anything.
Yeah.
But I found one for full price, paid the $32.99, and then got this, went home, reviewed it, and then finally now people watch me for wrestling reviews. They weren't before, but because of this bad boy, I get decent hits on WWE Elites now and Ultimates.
I've been getting sent by my brother to Walmart to find that Monday Night War stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't found Triple H. I think that's who it is. Triple H and Razor. I want to say. And I haven't found those for him yet, but I found Hulkster and I found Undertaker for him.
So
I do WWE here and there, but it's mostly Ultimates for me.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I got a quick and I hope we're not losing your audience talking about wrestling because they would probably would be watching SmackDown instead of you if they really cared about wrestling. So, but like I'll make it quick. So Monday Night Wars, I went to the Mattel store, and you know about the Mattel store.
Fuck yeah. I went out in October and I got the Big Papa Pump a month before it came out anywhere else.
See that? That's the thing. So I actually got Rey Mysterio. It hasn't even shipped from Amazon yet because I want a new one because they'll ship it in a better box. Mine's all messed up. You know how Amazon goes. You could just return it, the crappy box to them. They don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like whatever. Jeff Bezos is worth like $200,000 zillion. He could take a fucked up box back for me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
so,
he'll live.
Anyway. Yeah, he'll be fine. So anyway, like I reviewed him early, but no one gave a shit about that Rey Mysterio, and it was like the first time that review hit. And then, but the Yoko is one that put it over the top. But Monday Night Wars, all those toys were at Mattel store except Kevin Nash. But shout out to Steve Ozer, the global brand manager of WWE Mattel. He handed me a Kevin Nash, and I was all excited because there was a review of the Nash from Alex West Collects. He gets everything first, but he didn't review the entire wave. No, he's a homie right there, Alex West. But he didn't review the wave, so I was like, all right, I'll just review the whole wave and rank it. So I get there, I'm
Yeah.
opening the box, I'm recording, I'm editing, I'm doing the review. I open Kevin Nash. It's missing the Teddy Long Build-A-Figure torso.
No.
So I didn't have the John Cone, so I couldn't make a joke and have like the white torso with the white neck and then all the
Yeah,
black.
you couldn't even hodgepodge it or whatever.
I couldn't even hodgepodge it. I just I found a Rick Rude suited body and then put the suited body with all the Teddy Long parts in the review. And I said, I'm not going to wait, because if I wait 2 more days, someone else is going to review it. And you know,
they're
the
gonna do
YouTube
it, yeah.
algorithm works. If you're not first or second, you're last. So I was like, all right. And then the Monday Night War wave, no one actually got mad. They laughed. It actually worked in my favor that I did put the suited body Rick
And you
Rude.
put it together
I
like that?
still do not have that torso to this day. They
my
said
God.
they could not find one in all of Mattel. Even Bill McKenna, our friend Bill McKenna of Fab, he even looked everywhere in Mattel in the freaking warehouse where they engineer these things and could not find the torso. They were looking for me and they couldn't find the Teddy
That
torso.
is insane.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of crazy Build-A-Figure waves, I am regret to say we got to talk about McFarland toys. Okay, because
this is where
come on,
this is where
come
I
on,
do this.
come on, real quick.
Hold on, no.
We knew these were coming.
We before we do that, we should do all the super chats, because we have
should.
like 3?
Yeah, that's
we have 3 of them. Yeah, I just don't want to.
We do. And
I lost some of them actually.
I got them.
I took 2. Okay.
Okay, real quick before we get into this all the way, I wish we had the capability to actually highlight the comments, but do what we can here. We saw shelf presence, but Jason S right after that hit us with 5, saying, "You're killing it, Fabio. Thank you, sir.
What a guy, Jason S.
We're trying, bro, desperately. If we're not killing, we're being killed." All right, Bo Big hit us with $10. Thank you, Bo Big. No message, but as always, that silence speaks just volumes.
Not needed, Bo Biggs. We know the good man that you are, sir.
Impossible. The records must be incomplete. How about Machu Toy hitting us with $4.99?
Machu.
You mentioned a little bit earlier today. How funny is that?
Love that guy, man.
Thoughts on the Ken stage by Duarte? Well, it's a good thing I got it pulled up right here, brother, because we've featured Duarte before, because they did the other stage right here, right?
Yeah.
This one here, looking badass and cool, and right. We talked about this before on the show, but they've also done. Duarte has made the Ken Player 1 diorama.
He heard you like barrels, and he was like, "Sorry, Jada, we're first."
I love these people on the boats.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very cool.
How much does this stuff run? These are really cool.
You know,
these are really, really nice. I've never looked into like his prices, but they look great.
You know? It's only $50 down. I would have to do my research over here and really see what we're looking at price wise. But let's take a look.
Pull that up for us, Jamie.
Let me pull this up for you. Ken stage promo. Oh, well, it's not a full page. Let me see. Hang on. We're doing this live, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Ken stage down payment $50. $325 total.
That's a pretty penny. But you know what? A lot of work is going into this stuff. So.
And this is a perfect.
I'm mad at it.
This is an actual perfect shelf display.
Yeah. And this is the kind of thing where, like, you buy your favorite fighter's stage. You don't have to buy like every single fighter stage, realistically. So.
Oh, is there? Yeah. You got all this stuff right here. Total is $350 shipped, or $400 if you choose the deluxe edition. Deluxe will come with 5 extra oil drums, 1 open, 2 with different stages of damage, and 2 broken in half. So this right here is the deluxe one. All of this. And
if you get that Ken that's coming out with the barrels, you got even more barrels. Even more barrels.
That's right. Close reference to the game, adding a 3D effect while taking up minimal space. Very cool. I assume these are like the wall and the floor separate pieces, so you can detach them.
Yeah, man, Beast Boy. I was thinking the same thing. Like, it would have been nice if they had like a half a car or something with like interchangeable, like beat up parts. Yeah, that car is it's so legendary.
Right. Let's see. I'll say I kept dropping the figures when making the stop motion for it. It's a pretty solid piece. Oh, so you wanted to bring this up because you got a little plug over here, don't you, Machu? Are you saying that you did this
Plug
little
it.
for him right here?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
You're saying you did this, Machu? Machu, answer.
Machu Animations,
Obviously,
baby.
obviously.
Ever heard of them?
I love the VHS effect, like the CRT TV effect. Looks very cool. Yeah, this is great, dude. Did you have fun making this? Come on, Machu. It's okay to say no, but I know the answer is yes. Yeah, this is
Yeah, these are sick.
really cool.
This guy does awesome fucking work, man.
Really cool. I hope he
Yeah,
keeps
super,
going. I hope
super
he makes
sick.
them all. You know,
Yeah. Please,
if he's still making them, must be the people are buying them. So I hope so. All right, that's Duarte Studios. Thank you for that, Machu. That's very cool. It's nice to feature some stuff in the community and stuff. Okay, let me get back to McFarland real quick. We've talked about this before. It's the most confusing
My
build figure
God.
of all time, but the wave itself is solid.
Is this the nipples ones? These ones with nips?
Not this suit.
Oh, maybe the movie after this one is the one with nipples?
This one has nipples too, but I think it's the second suit he gets at the end of the film.
Oh.
No, it's the first suit that he has. This is the second suit he gets at the end. The first suit is like the Michael Keaton one, but all black with nipples, including the logo, which is I think the one that was in. Correct me if I'm wrong, McFarland Friends, but isn't that the one he did for the 6-pack with all the Batmans? This is a different suit from that, but also from Batman Forever.
You know what? That is an interesting question, Kevin. He's saying, what could they have done as a Build-A-Figure except for the bat? I'm not too crazy about that bat. I don't think anybody in their right mind is happy with that bat. I think it's weird looking. It's like chunky bat. I don't know. It's not even like memorable because it's a deleted scene. I don't know why they would have done that.
But I feel like
if
I'm an average McFarlane collector, it's just obscure enough of a thing for me that I feel cool having it anyway.
Trying to think. I don't remember. I don't remember this.
Display these things on your shelf, and somebody comes over and looks at them, and you get to be like, "Oh yeah, this bat. It's actually from a deleted scene in Batman Forever."
Somebody's gonna go, "Hey, Fabio, what's with that fat ass bat on your shelf?"
Yeah, and you get to be like, "Well, actually, noob, it's because there was a deleted scene in Batman Forever in which Val Kilmer talks to a giant bat." And Alfred would have been cool. Yeah, Machi, that's fantastic. Why wouldn't they have done an Alfred?
Yeah, Alfred would have been cool. Yeah, and it would have cost them that much.
Actually, because it works for literally every Batman.
Fucking Kevin, that's exactly what I was going to say, but I was like, you know what? This is serious. I won't say it. Why didn't they do a Bath seal? Kiss from a rose.
No, bro. They should have done the Build-A-Figure should have been pieces of Bono. So he can do kiss me, kill me, thrill me, feel me, or whatever.
Oh my God.
with his little fucking sunglasses.
Yeah, there would have been it would have been good. It would have been good to do something else.
Answer your question. This is the Robin with nipples, so there you go.
There you go.
His crotches. I love that he toned. I mean, McFarlane's not known for his crotches, but I love that he toned it down compared to that Hot Toys one, which, well, he's packing.
Shout out to Tommy Lee Jones, absolutely fucking hating Jim Carrey.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, that famous story of like right when they were like casting it, he sees Tommy Lee Jones in a bar. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, Tommy, I hear we're gonna be working together." And Tommy tells him, "I'm not gonna stand for your buffoonery," and just walks away.
I think it was a really specific quote. I don't appreciate you paraphrasing Tommy Lee Jones because he chooses his words very deliberately. What he actually said was, "I will not abide your tomfoolery."
There you go. I will not abide.
No. I'm sorry. He said, "I do not sanction your buffoonery."
I do not sanction your buffoonery. I knew it was buffoonery. It was tomfoolery. Get out of here.
Sanction? That sounds like he's got a notary public involved. That's crazy.
Dude, he is the guy.
All that, Tommy. I hate this face.
Yeah, it's
not great.
It's a little goofy. Yeah, realistically, like an Alfred, Nicole Kidman. I forget Nicole Kidman's character.
Chase Meridian. Dr.
Chase Meridian. Dr. Chase Meridian. Or you know what?
Why wouldn't he? Look, you got one job. You got a bare ass body. You got one job. Put an all over question mark pattern on it. Why wouldn't you do it on the inside of the arms? Why wouldn't you do it on his back? Why wouldn't you do it on his shoulders?
You know why? Cheap.
I will say the Two-Face is probably the best looking.
Two-Face?
Yeah,
he looks good.
Because you only had to do half of a Tommy Lee Jones face.
Tommy Lee Jones.
But it looks good.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're gonna make the Batmobile for this thing, so
they must.
It's pretty iconic.
Yeah,
big ass winged Batmobile.
Coin flip effect right there, and of course, the Bath of the Ages.
Kevin is saying, "Numb me, drill me."
Yeah, whatever that song was called. There you go. I guess
Drew Carey. Looks like Drew Carey, Henrock says.
It actually does look like Price is Right Drew Carey more than Jim Carrey.
Dude, he's mad skinny right now, that Drew Carey. He's mad skinny right now.
Build a guy who gets thrown out the window? Hell yeah.
Or you know what? What'd you turn off?
I turned my camera on and you turn yours off.
I'm not understanding why they wouldn't also include the giant head thing device.
Ooh, that would have been a cool the big Riddler head.
Yeah.
And you know, it would have been obviously it's not something that they fucking do, but would have been cool to that opening scene of this movie where they're in the bank vault or whatever. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that's one of the best Batman sequences for sure. When they're dangling the whole bank vault over the circus or whatever.
Who else had this poster on their wall as a kid?
Me. I have merch from. No, not this movie. I have merch from the sequel, Batman and Robin.
This was my first Batman movie. I had the toys for this. You know, these were my first ones. I'm sure maybe Travis, you had the '89 stuff. You know.
Right, exactly. The Kenner. What was the toy
Kenner,
line?
Yeah, it was the ones where they were all kind of jacked, they were weird.
Yeah, they had gold packaging. What was the toy line for Batman Forever?
I think it was also Kenner, but it was
it was Kenner as well.
Kenner?
Yeah,
it was Kenner. Yeah, I thought so.
But they were a little more stylized. They weren't in I think they were still 5 points, but they were in a pose, you know.
The best thing about Batman toys back in the day was you get swimsuit Batman, ice climbing Batman, spacesuit Batman, gold Batman. I think that maybe that's why McFarland is so into Batman, because I bet you he was collecting all those and was like, I need all the Batman. And so now he has the license and he's like, I'm gonna do what Kenner did. And everyone's like, McFarland's coming out with a Batman every week. He's like, well, Kenner did too.
You know what?
Dude, he has would have been Batman mold. I mean, he's crazy for not doing basically what Neca did, where they put out the '89 Batman on the retro card, and then there was a super obscure exclusive that was the Tech Shield, where he's in a gold suit, but it was based on the Kenner toy on the Kenner packaging. I mean, and McFarlane loves his repaints. I get it, but he's one of the only ones not really, doing the recreating retro packaging sort of thing. You know, powers, I guess. You know what would have been a good bath as a fucking Bruce Wayne. Oh, there you go. Bruce Wayne would have been cool. That would have been nice. There is one more quick mention. New Batman Adventures. Here's your wave. Joker. It's Nightwing. It's Catwoman with a cat, Isis the cat, and Bane. Big Bane, baby. Yeah, I just want Bane. Bane. You make me out of my favorite Tom Hardy movie is the one where he does a funny voice. Who knows which?
That's every movie.
Oh, I guess I've made it a little difficult for you to guess which one. Huh? Okay. That's all I got for news. Mezco's been quiet this week.
What about Marvel Legends? Two big things happened. You got the Scar and you got Professor X on GameStop today out of nowhere.
For $32.97.
Go to it. That's we got this. Then Professor X.
Yeah, Boog put out a video about this. We knew this was happening. Come on.
Okay.
All right, Son of Hulk.
But what about my thoughts? I'm the guest.
Fabio.
Well, yeah. It's just because I had the pictures of this. I needed I needed time to stall. You see.
Show Trav Dog some respect. Woof woof. Come on, man.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, all right.
And then he's gonna go to me and go, "What do you think?" I'm gonna go, "Good." And then we just move on after giving him hell.
Since you must have a lot of thoughts about this, then, Travis.
Oh damn, shelf presence.
Pre-ordered
Yeah,
the Sun. I'm pre-ordering all the Marvel Legends right now, just because I'm doing like all the reviews. So I'm like, why not?
yeah, it ends up worth
yeah,
it. And I'm sure. And can you write them off?
Wait a
since you're
minute.
reviewing it?
Wait.
Yeah, if it goes on your channel, it's all part of the business.
Oh.
Why is he standing up in this picture?
A boy can dream.
Magneto's lifting him up with magnets, electromagnets above, but they cut it off. There it is.
Okay,
So,
there he is. The even back in the day, questionable.
Yeah. But look at the most important thing about this on the right in gray. Not available.
Yeah, it's sold out, huh?
It was a flash. Like, I think Preternia got a random message from a rando and was like, hey, look, out of nowhere, a restock of some old ass toy. Go for it. And like, I mean, this must have been up for an hour, maybe at the most, half an hour. And I almost didn't buy it because I actually don't have the older one. I almost didn't buy it. And then shout out to Dave Story, our friend in the other chat room, Fab, in the other toy chat room. He said, dude, just buy two and you can return one to the store. But now that it's sold out, I'm not returning the other one. It's gonna pay for the pay for the one I want. Yeah.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
God bless GameStop.
Yeah, Koopa Steve. I forgot how sus that telepath effect was. Yeah, it's true. Why wouldn't they just do like waves or something? What is this milky effect? Why does the zoom in go back to that picture? This is an awful interface, GameStop.com.
Yeah, and this is the first time they've done it either, Lago. There's like one Xavier that comes with like, oh no, this is the one. This is the one with like that sploosh effect at the top too.
Look at it.
It's terrible. Not just the bottom, that top.
You're an articulated speaking to the microphone.
Oh my God! Look who we got in the chat. If not Trevor, 1-6 shooter.
Trev Dog.
Trav Dog, meet Trev Dog.
Shout out to 1-6 shooter. I think he's liked a couple of my Mythic Legions figure obscura posts before. So shout out to him. He's amazing.
That guy's the best. That guy's the fucking best. Best around, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, he did great with a Anubis and Bastet shoot, and I shouted him out in my review.
Yeah, I made you want it, right? You're officially a 4 horseman-er, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
obviously.
We'll see what happens. I don't own any Mythic or Cosmic Legions yet, but we'll see what happens.
Trevor, obviously, you're in charge of the 4 horsemen.
Yeah.
Why is there no open mouth head for the what's her name, Bastet? That would have been nice. Bastet, that would have been nice. You know, little like Anubis' head. That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. But she does get you can take off the whole was it what did I call it?
What?
Headdress?
The whole Pharaoh thing comes off her head and it doesn't. Oh, no, I'm trying to think of it. No, it came off the other. There was some difference.
Sorry, Travis.
In her
I'm laughing at the idea of a Pharaoh thing you take off of the head because that's got a very different connotation on this show, Rick. You know,
no. There's some difference
Pharaoh
between
Black.
her.
Shout out OG.
Mm-hmm.
What was the difference between her head sculpt and the other in Anubis? The Bastet's head sculpt, there's some difference. Man, I did the review like 2 weeks ago.
Thank you for confirming, Trevor. Trevor is in fact in charge of everything that happens with Mythic Legions and
From what I understand, you speak for the company. Everything you say on private forums is you as a representative of a company.
Essentially, Trevor is Apocalypse. And these 4 horsemen that do all that work and sculpt everything, come up with these ideas. They follow his command.
Right. He resurrected Corn Boy from death and made him his horseman of death.
Exactly. They're his horsemen.
Right.
They're his horsemen.
He's like, my horsemen spread forth and create toys that I may 1-6 shoot.
Dude, shout out.
Okay, the difference is the face piece swapped it out on Bastet and it didn't on Anubis. So that's why we probably didn't get that extra sculpt because she has one extra one that goes with the
For those sorry, I was taking a sec to pull this up, but yes.
You're good.
So Anubis is done with a face swap. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ebony Leopard, so Pharaoh head.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I love all of this. This was a great drop. Very fun. Can't wait.
Yeah,
to
it was
see
a great
more,
set.
What
Really
more
nice.
of the Egyptian pantheon we get?
Oh,
Yeah, he said
I
that. He
love
said this isn't going to be it, right? This isn't going to be it for the
Mm-hmm.
Egyptian pantheon. Be nice. Be
Yeah, he
nice.
said
Horus? A Horus?
he said the winged dragon of Ra is next, of course.
How about Obelisk the Tormentor?
I'd love that.
Perhaps
What
an
is the year of the
Exodia?
dragon? So yeah, probably.
Oh,
Probably a big
well,
dragon.
that would make sense for another something like the Monkey King. This is still my favorite dude right here. This guy is crazy. Right here.
That new drop was dope.
As
Yeah,
the purple paladin. Oh,
I love
badass.
it. I think it's sick. Yeah.
Okay, so so Trevor's saying, I guess there wasn't a lot of traditional images of her with a growling open mouth face. She's the goddess of fertility, so it doesn't really work, I guess. I would have liked it too. Yeah, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, Trevor. You know what? Let me not act like I'm some fucking like
Yeah.
I'm not George Tsoukalos. I don't know a lot about I don't know that much about Egyptian lore and whatnot.
You telling me
Yeah,
Bastet didn't come with an open mouth because she's not a hostile creature? Ancient astronaut theories say yes.
or could they have been under the pyramid this whole time? Chun says, why do I have to be a power slave?
Yeah. Tell me why I had to be a power slave. How about good stuff coming out of Four Horsemen. These are starting to hit right now too. Not these, I'm sorry. The what are they called?
The Cosmic.
No, the new ones. What are they called? They are hitting soon, right?
You're scrolling way down, bro.
I know I am because I forgot what they're called. The other spellcasters wave. What is it called? That had the first this guy, basically.
The first that guy? Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a one Mythic Legions
Hey
collector.
Fabio, there's somebody backstage.
Oh shit. So there is.
Come on, man.
He's here to tell me to wrap it up. All right. Is that? There's no way.
Taking too long on this Mezco bullshit.
It's not even Mezco.
No, we're talking Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen.
I just wanted to pop in to say hello. How you guys doing?
Oh man, we're doing great.
I knew if we held out long enough, you'd have to show up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We're making the Royal Rumble last. So
well, Travis wanted you here to talk about those Joes. What do you think of those Joes?
Yeah, man. And then you just don't show up when I'm here for Joe. Come on, man. What's that all about?
Some shit came up. I literally just came in. But I just wanted to pop in to say hey.
Well, let me ask you this. What was that?
I said, did y'all talk about the Joe stuff already?
Yeah, we did. But I'll ask you what your favorite reveal was, or Yo Joju.
I think the Storm Shadow, man. I remember having that particular one as a kid. That was like one of my favorite figures, man.
Look at that. Strong minds.
Yeah.
We both agree.
But Alpine was one of my dudes back in the day too. I love the way Alpine looks, but that Storm Shadow it's got a place in my heart, man. It's near and dear.
The problem with Alpine is no backpack. He's got all these ropes and grapple hooks and all this stuff, and there's no backpack on the Alpine. That's a travesty.
How did they pack a backpack in with a rock climber?
How can you not put a backpack with a rock climber when he has all this? Now they gave him that web gear on the diaper piece there with all the different clamps and everything, but still, and you could put some of the stuff on there, but he had to come with a backpack. I mean, the Retro had one, right? So instead of that extra, he's got two-handed guns and he's climbing rocks. Get rid of those guns, give him a smaller SMG, and give him a backpack. Come on.
Yeah. At least a little pistol or something. What the hell? Yeah, that's crazy. All right. I like the goggles. I like that they stay true with his little cap. But yeah, Storm Shadow was the thing that really stood out to me. Did you guys talk about the Star Wars stuff?
Absolutely. And we had Shooting the Galaxy leading us through a little bit in the chat.
Nice.
So that was awesome. It was fucking great.
Yep.
That was Matt's photography for the GI Joe stuff too, right?
Yeah, he posted it in the group too.
Okay, yeah. That's right. We featured one of those pictures actually. Didn't we talk about this like a few weeks ago? I guess it was true, huh?
The Cantina?
Yeah.
Did we? I missed a couple of weeks. Remember, I was sick one of them, and then the other one was like a Mother's Day thing.
It was like a leak for this. Am I bugging? Chat?
Somebody
Chat,
defend
is this
Boog.
real?
The chat needs to defend Boog. Is he telling the truth right now?
Chat, is this real?
Somebody defend him.
That's great.
I wasn't here for 2 weeks straight. It was a Mother's Day thing, and then I got a terrible fever the week after. So
Well,
somebody,
yeah, this was leaked a few weeks ago. We talked about it on the show, and maybe you know what? That was the week that it was just me and P. That's what it was. Both of
yep. Jason S is confirming, and so is Warlocked 1992.
That's what it
Got your
was.
back.
But
Okay.
yeah, there was leaks of this. Hasbro accidentally put it up like a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. We need our
was a worst
A.C.B.A.
kept secret.
podcast lore masters to confirm this.
Okay.
Well, Boog, what'd you think of the Shadow re-release drop on GameStop for our dude X?
Wait, what was it?
Professor X re-release on GameStop alone for like maybe an hour at the most. Maybe
Oh, you know what?
30
I
minutes.
literally just saw that like 15 minutes ago in me, Danny, and Ed's group chat. They put this up. I didn't even realize what I was seeing until you just said it now. It sold out, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Quickly.
sold out in like maybe an hour. Maybe an hour. We didn't keep track, but I mean maybe around there. You know, it was maybe 2 hours at the most, but yeah, it was crazy.
I have been wanting to get another one of these for a while. I wish I would have saw that, but honestly, I'm poor. There's some lady in the background right now saying about me saying that. So
Some lady.
Some lady, my wife.
Goal.
No, you said it
So
wrong,
speaking of poor and all that
What?
stuff and conflicts, am I not gonna see you in San Diego?
that is also tentative, man. I don't know that I can go to San Diego and get married. So
Yeah,
you
makes
know?
sense.
Have you run the numbers on that? Are you positive?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
You can always get married, but Comic-Con's only once a year.
Yeah, exactly. Weddings happen
only
every
once
day,
a
bro.
year for the rest of your life.
One-
I know, I'm joking.
There's weddings happening every day. It's like one of those
For
dumb
sure.
everyday miracles. Who cares?
But we'll see.
Not that. I don't agree with that, Ashley. I don't agree with that. Not me. That's these guys. Not me.
Oh, I also wanted to pop in. Obviously,
Sorry,
I'm sure you guys did this at the top of the show, but big congratulations to our guy, P, our brother.
Dude, he came on and he showed us the kid live on
really?
stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right,
Amazing.
I gotta
Yep,
run this
world
back.
premiere of
Yeah,
Kai.
showed us the range of articulation.
What's
It was great.
what's the baby boy's name again?
Kai.
I was trying to
Kai
tell Ash, and I was
Demetrius.
just making up shit.
Kai Demetrio, baby.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah,
here we go.
Demetrio.
I love it.
Joshi. If that wasn't clear.
Excellent. 10 fingers, 10 toes. Everything's good.
Lago has the right idea. You know what? As you got to sweet talk Ashley, man. You get married during the Legends panel. Have like Ryan or Dan get ordained. You know what I mean?
God.
And then the
Twice?
social media shoot will be just the wedding of Cyclops and Phoenix with all the
Shit.
X-Men in the background, but
You
it's like
think-
a crowd of nerds.
You think they calling me a shill now? Oh man.
Yeah. Well, some of us are still going, Jason.
Do we
S.
know if
Some of us are still
Ryan
going.
is an ordained minister?
He,
We
you know
need to
what?
know.
If anybody is gonna be ordained, it would be Dan.
True.
You know,
true,
Dan.
true.
Dan is a religious man, good man.
Good man, Dan. We
Yeah.
congratulated Dan last week, right?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. He was on the Toy Migo stream, and I gave a super chat on our behalf, and I told him congratulations on the
Nice.
Love it.
on the young Yoon on the way.
Love in the air, baby. People
Young
making
Yoon.
babies. That mean they making money, baby.
That's what I'm
So-
talking
oh,
about,
yeah.
Dan.
Hey, thanks again, Boog, for having me on, hanging out with these fools tonight. It was
You
good.
know we
time.
love you, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Travis is my neighbor.
He was your neighbor.
Yeah, well, we're close-ish. We're still in the valley.
Are you guys actually that close? What is it, like an hour drive from each other, even though you're 20 miles away?
We're close now. I mean, no, that's true in LA.
Well, where I'm at now is like a block away from where Travis used to be, or like up one kind of main street, but on the same.
Well, we're only like 15, 20 minutes
Yeah,
at the most, even with traffic.
You're-
Yeah, we're close.
You're as close as my lady is at, so it's fine.
You
I'll
know,
drive.
you're a lady that you dated
Whoa.
like once.
What?
Damn, he's fucking dogging you right now.
We'll make it twice.
You
for
know
the
what
metal show tonight.
Here you go.
Yo,
Date Tuesday
Fabio,
night.
did you see the Planet of the Apes yet?
No, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
No,
I've
I
been
don't
meaning to
know.
go.
Some of
I
my
just wait for everything on streaming now. Like I didn't even see Dune 2, but it's on HBO now.
I haven't seen Dune 2 yet either, but I did see Furiosa the other night.
Amazing.
In IMAX?
Amazing.
Dang, it's too bad it's bombing, dude, because I hear it's good. My roommate.
No, that shit was good.
I know, but
Right?
nobody's
Right?
gonna see it, even though it's good.
I went, so Boog, I went yesterday because I was just chilling. I looked at my phone, and the last IMAX show near me, which is like next door, the mall, was at 11:30. I was like, all right, in the next hour, I'm gonna shower and head to the movies by myself, and I don't regret it, man. What a great
it was
2.5 hour. It
That
was.
is the perfect movie to see in the theater in IMAX, man. It was really
Problem
good.
is like half the country won't go to things because a woman is in front or someone of color. That's what's going on right now. Because this movie was fucking amazing. It was not. I mean, Mad Max Fury Road, I would give it like maybe a quarter of a star more.
Mhm.
Like it had a little more life and a little more personality, but as far as like cinema and just action and pacing and like what they wanted to do, and like it was fantastic.
It
People
was
suck.
fantastic. It
America
really was.
sucked.
It was great pacing. It was action packed beginning to end. It was a lot of funny moments. It was ultra violent, but then it wasn't like too like gory crazy though in the same way though. But like I don't know, man. Just the cinema of it, like it's a great movie experience.
Did you even recognize Chris Hemsworth for a while? Like you knew he was in it, but like
Well,
it didn't even
I knew
look
he
like
was in it, but you know what kind of threw me off was that like he was speaking in his native tongue, and it was like foreign to me. Like I don't know.
Well, and he had a big nose, which he had a prosthetic, realistic looking nose, which looks nothing like. If you do a side by side, it doesn't look like the same guy.
That's nice that
It
they got
doesn't.
one of the big Australian actors right now to be in a historically very Australian franchise.
Yeah, man.
He's unrecognizable, which is crazy because Mel Gibson. It's Mel Gibson in Mad Max. It's Tom Hardy in Mad Max, but it doesn't look like Chris Hemsworth. You just want until you hear the voice. You're like, holy shit! I seriously thought it was someone else. I was waiting for Chris Hemsworth, and then halfway through, I'm like, he sounds like Thor. I was like, that's him. They did a great job.
Yeah, they did he did a great job. He did a great job as a villain, man.
He was amazing.
I loved him as the villain.
People got to go see this movie, dude. That's the exact reaction. Everybody loves this movie. Everybody's talking about it, but nobody's like going to go see it.
Don't be a snowflake. Don't be a pussy acting like a woman can't lead a great action movie.
Yeah. She was fantastic too. Anya Taylor-Joy was great.
If I told you coincidentally, if I told you that I saw an Anya Taylor-Joy movie this very week, what movie would you think I'm talking about? Probably Furiosa.
Yeah.
No, I saw for the first time The Vitch.
What's that?
What?
It was like Robert Eggers' kind of like first big movie. It was the one about this mid 16th century family in like a little farmhouse, and witchy shit starts happening to them, and it's really good. But she's like probably like 14 years old in it or something. It's one of her earliest films, and it was I'd never seen it before. I'd never really like heard about it too much. I just knew it was Robert Eggers. He's famous for like The Northman and stuff like that now. The Lighthouse.
Did we get Mad Max toys from Neca or somebody?
No.
On this, no.
Well, shit, it's weird that we don't. Maybe the license is a nightmare or something.
Yeah, Black Phillip. That's it, Rick Jones. You got it.
Yeah, Eric Ellerman is saying it's hard for a lot of folks to get to the movies.
It's true. It's true.
I hear that.
Is it? Y'all go to Target every day.
Hey man, I literally live 100 feet
that's some
from
bullshit. I can't go to the movies. It's a movie like in every square mile of America.
Hey, Eric, I tried defending you. You see these guys? You see what I'm dealing with, Eric? They don't want to believe you.
It's not physically difficult to get to, but there's not a lot of motivation to do it.
Well, listen, me and Trav just gave the movie a glowing review, so go and judge for yourself, though.
It's got like real Dread vibes. Like Dread, when that movie came out, fucking word of mouth was amazing. Doing like everybody who watched it loved it, but nobody went to go see it.
Yeah, that's a very good comparison because I did not see Dread until like a year after it was out of the theater, probably.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I
see,
didn't
he's
even know it was
saying
like
it.
out. I think the marketing for Furiosa was like kind of lax too. But even for Dread back in the day, I'd never like heard about it. But I was like on Reddit, and one of the top posts on movies that day was, "This Dread movie is in theaters. It's incredible. Nobody's going to go see it. I'm just doing this to get word of mouth out." And I went like that night to go see it with a friend. So yeah,
See, Eric
maybe
Ellerman
I'll go
is
see
saying
Furiosa. Let's
he's
see what all
got
this girl
kids.
power is about.
Yeah, kids, dinner, and work. Come on, guys. He's saying, come on.
No.
He's a
The
father
stupidest thing
working
though
his ass off.
about Furiosa is she's already an established character in the lore. This is just her like. It's not like, oh, they're making it woke and all this shit. Like we had fucking Charlize Theron play one of the most badass characters we ever had, and this is her story leading up to that movie. It's more character development.
Yeah.
It's not like they changed Mad Max into a woman and all. They didn't do anything. They just took the character from Mad Max Fury Road that broke out. It was Tom Hardy did an amazing job. I'm the biggest Tom Hardy mark there is. But Charlize Theron's Furiosa is the one that really like popped out as the star. So they're like, she deserves some more love in this like prequel. And we found the perfect girl who captures her look and her eyes and everything in the movie. And they did it. And then people are spinning their own political narrative to not go to this fucking movie. It's ridiculous. It's fucking appalling. It's so crazy.
Did you guys see the Acolyte?
I did not. I've been hearing a lot of things that I don't know that I maybe should take at face value. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shit's so MAGA right now. I don't know what to think. But
what about Rick? Before I get in, I want to make sure he gets his Acolyte episode.
No,
1.
I didn't end up watching it. I'm gonna watch it today though. I could leave if you want to talk about it.
Please don't.
No, I watched episode 1, but not 2, which shows you something. I think the action was good. It felt Star Wars, right? It had good. I thought the pacing was cool. It did feel like Star Wars, the transitions and everything, like that, setting the scope of what it is. They had the Jedi training, which was cool. They did some different things with that, but I read some of the I'm actually caught up on the High Republic comics, but not the novels. I read a couple of them, but I mean, I don't know. It's hard to adjust to a new world of Star Wars and jump in fully enthralled. It's one of those things where I'm so deep into Star Wars that I'm just gonna keep watching it, but I'm not like, it's not appointment cinema like Ahsoka. Like Ahsoka, I have to watch it when it drops at midnight unless I'm work. Like I have to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like all the Marvel stuff. Like Loki is like I had to watch Loki. I had to like Acolyte. I don't have to watch it at all. I'm just going to be a completionist basically at this point. But
what was what's the controversy? I'm hearing like little rumblings of like little shit. What's the controversy?
Same shit as Obi-Wan Kenobi, that some black female lead.
I see. Okay.
So everybody found out after the fact is the little girl from the Hunger Games.
Okay. Okay. So she's not a little girl anymore, huh?
No. See, time happened and she got older.
Got it.
Isn't that a very famous Boog Nice 10 figure? That little girl from Hunger Games.
That's true. That goes deep in the Boog lore, I think.
You better show up for her. She showed up for you in all those pictures.
So everybody's hating it because of that, right?
Pretty much.
Is there some
all right?
It's a lot more
some LGBTQ appreciation action happening too. Is that something I heard? Am I accurate?
There.
No, it's just that the director
has 2 mothers. That's crazy.
And the director came out and called R2D2 a lesbian.
What?
Yeah. I mean, like, maybe it was taken out of context. I've not seen the moment that she says it. Maybe she was being sarcastic or something. But I said it on Al's post the other day. Let's take our heads out of the sand here. People have been calling R2D2 Al Chang. People have been calling R2D2 and C3PO a couple since the 70s. So let's not fucking kid ourselves here. People say it all the time, but I don't know about this whole lesbians thing. I don't think they have genders, so I don't know how that would even work.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so maybe she was joking. I hope that there's a recording of the interview that she said it, because I don't really understand where she's coming from.
Well, the real interview that's getting taken out of context, and I think I saw Dallas even post about it, was one of the main Jedi guys in the show was like in an interview, like, well, you know, when Anakin blew up the Death Star, everything changed or whatever. I don't know. But he said Anakin blew up the Death Star twice.
I see.
Twice.
I did peep Dallas's post.
He doubled down.
I was asking about the LGBTQ thing. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. I guess I should.
I didn't watch episode 2, so I can't talk about like anything else as far as those kind of connotations in the episode. But
I watched both.
yeah.
The story I think is so far like interesting enough. Like I'm curious to see what gets revealed, and I thought it was a fun, you know, kind of hook twist at the beginning where you thought it was going to be one thing, and it's like, oh, okay, so they're doing this thing with it, you know.
So it's just 2 episodes so far.
Yeah,
they dropped the first and second episode at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. And this is on Disney Plus.
That's right.
Sir.
All right. I'll check it out. I'll
give it a watch. See what you think.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
The action's cool.
All right.
I mean, that's for sure.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, the fight scenes have been pretty solid.
Yeah.
They're doing the Jedi actually use the Force to like dash and move around quickly and do jumps and stuff, which is cool.
Spoiler alert,
we
bro.
get
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the fight choreography.
All right.
How dare you, man?
You're taking it too far, Fob.
I feel like they had already announced figures for this show before the show even dropped. Am I right?
It already came out pre-order.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
There was a wave that came out like on the last fan stream. The last fan stream before the Haslab.
Oh,
one.
right. I do
There was a
remember
whole-
that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I think some of them already went on clearance, which is crazy.
Don't tell them that.
Oh no. Sounds about right.
I mean, we gotta
like
report the toy news. That's toy news.
Nothing like an unreleased figure going straight to clearance. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
early.
that's
maybe not
something that
clearance, but
happens.
like there was like $16 for like one of the dudes that are on the show, like
It's
the
their
guy,
fault.
guy in yellow.
They keep putting these out under the same SKU. So if the old SKU, you know, if the current figure on that SKU is on clearance, then when the new one goes up on the same SKU, it's also going to be on clearance. That's the retailer's fault.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's
Anyway.
easier. I'm sure it's easier on them, but like, yeah, it ends up fucking it over.
Yeah.
I mean, human Star Wars characters don't sell it great anyway. I mean, even like we've seen, how many times have we seen Han Solo and Leia, like in a bunch of them just they're classic characters.
Bro.
Yeah, that's
how many
pretty accurate. It's always the
how many Landos are on pegs at the same time from different lines?
Yeah, I was trying to look out for my boy and not throw him under the bus because he's been shot down to death in the toy community. Lando's the #1 guy at Target for like 3 years in a row during the pandemic. That poor guy.
That's right.
Yeah, and you know what my issue is, and we say it all the time on here, is that there's no improvement with the 6-inch stuff. Like, you know, it's a lot of going backwards with things, and I don't know why. You know, I don't know why, and I don't think any of us
budget, cost.
Yeah, but it's just crazy because every other brand doesn't really do that. Like, yeah, Legends has like some setbacks, but like for the most part, they do advance.
Oh, they're advancing. I mean,
Yeah,
look at the Iron Man wave, all that articulation we're getting, everything. No,
yeah.
stepping up.
For all Legends mistakes, they still do advance things. Like, and I don't understand why literally every brand except for Star Wars does it, especially when there's other Disney brands at Hasbro. Like, so why do some Disney brands get to like advance and they don't? Like, I don't know. I'd love to talk to the team maybe and ask what's going on and why they're not making certain things a priority. It's odd.
No
Correct.
doubt.
All right. Why don't we do plugs and get up out of here, friends? We are.
I want to show this guy right here. Let me show you something.
Oh, let's see what you got there. Is that Kai Mundi?
Yeah, so there's actually a lot of advancements on this guy. You got the full, like, you know, the wrist going back, like horizontal and vertical on here. You actually have freaking butterflies hidden underneath, which you never had before. You know, like for a guy with a freaking skirt, look at, you could never do this before. So they have been advancing some of the newer characters. articulation. And this is single joint. Look at how much range you get on a single joint. Look at
Yeah,
almost a double joint.
I've said it on here before. Like I don't even think a problem is having double joints. Like as long as the range is there, that's all that matters. Like if you can get the elbow to work well or the knee to work well, and you don't have to have the double in a
single joint elbow, pretty good. Look at that. You could do any pose you want as a Jedi with like just the single elbow right there.
No.
So pretty
the fact
good.
that the range is the same doesn't matter. You need more physical points of articulation.
I mean,
even if they both reach 90 degrees, a double joint is better than a 90-degree joint. Take Mythic Legions versus Savage Crucible, of course.
I'm good.
I'm yeah, okay. All right. Why don't we do plugs and get up out of here?
Cool. Oh yeah.
Wait, was there something you were gonna mention, Rick? I'm sorry. Are you good?
I'm everybody's already seen it by now, but no, you know what? No, nothing. Nothing. Never mind.
Yeah, nope. I had brought up Lagos.
Oh, you know what, lad? Let me go to Lagos page really quick. See that I'm not forgetting something.
Yeah, because I know this was probably wanting to be mentioned by you.
Which one? Oh yeah. This is a pretty interesting set. It's a Demoniacal Fifth Father Son 2-pack. This looks really good.
This is the con exclusive from last year.
Yeah, and they're the Goku's kind of like clear.
Yeah, he's like clear, translucent, but in color, not like blue spirit. So it's more like manga colors.
Yeah, it's good. It looks really nice. I want to hear the price first before I say like, oh yeah, I'm buying this thing. But
Gohan's a little pale, but it looks good.
Looks really good. I like it. They are more pale when they're manga.
A lot of stuff that comes there. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
It's much more pale when they're manga.
A lot of beam effects, a lot of Kamehameha effects.
Kamehameha. Yeah, a lot of beams.
I had to mention this guy real quick. Here's a 112 third-party Joker real quick. This is that is not his name. Hang on. I saw his name was something else earlier.
Did y'all talk about that Cobra Commander, the retro card?
Yeah, we
did.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Nice. There was a rumor that there might be a hooded Cobra Commander coming. Maybe they would think that it was going to be this one. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So we didn't talk about that in the leaks, so I'm glad you brought that up. The leaks were from Terry Ruin and the Ruckus. I don't know if you guys reported on that last week.
No.
So, but no, you couldn't have, right? Because it was after your show.
I mentioned it in the in like a daily news update or whatever.
Video. Yeah. So basically, this Terry Ruin had the Ruckus came out first and said, "Oh, my like inside guy or whatever said it might be." He did say it might be hooded. It feels like hooded or something. And then when Terry Ruin came out, the Island Viper, not Viper Island, but the Island Viper came out, was like, nah, I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything about hooded. But that's all he said. But then obviously it was this one. And then on our interview with Hasbro with Lenny and Emily and Tony, they said it would be shiny Cobra. When they gave us two name only reveals in the interview. They said Falcon and they said Cobra Commander. And then Tony was like, it's shiny. So on the fan stream, Tony said, I told you it was shiny. We said it in that interview. So I was like, that's cool. So this is the one they were indicating as the name only reveal during a Toy Kind of Mood interview.
Got it. Okay. So this is basically just a slight repaint of the one that came with his tank, right?
They get the vac metal face. Can we see it?
This is just a slideshow here. Let me try it like this. There you go.
Yeah. So so that's perfect. So we got the Sunbow sky blue dress shirt underneath. Yeah, it's a great picture right there. And then the vac metal face. And then obviously the Cobra insignia is not the Mickey Mouse deformed one from back in the day.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And there actually there is a couple things on Lagos page I did want to talk about. I just looked up. It's literally two fast ones.
Which one?
One is the guy from One Piece, Ace.
This one here, this Chun-Li that you definitely want, right, Rick?
Oh my god, Fabio. Told you.
Okay, all right.
That's the Jade Cargill China.
Oh my god, Jade Cargill is built like a fucking tank.
Bruh.
That's body of Jade.
Oh man, yeah. This is Ace from One Piece.
What company is this?
This is SHF.
Is it?
Yeah. This is a Tamashii Nations exclusive. You like that ab crunch, baby?
That's crazy. That's very different for SHF.
Yeah, he looks fucking awesome. Looks really great.
Ab crunch like that.
Yeah, it's not in these pictures, but he also has a oh no, yeah, it is in these pictures. A soft goods jacket.
Interesting. Okay.
This looks fucking awesome. Love the head sculpts. Love that sleeping face.
And he has an extra face for Luffy also.
Yeah, it comes with that extra like big smiling face for Luffy. I love that all these figures are coming with pieces for Luffy, man. I'm not like everybody else. I really like the DLC stuff.
Yeah, I like the DLC stuff too.
I love that shit to me. It ties things together.
All companies would do that.
Yeah, I love that, man. To me, that's fucking dope when companies do things like that. But
This figure's sick.
yeah, he
Crazy.
looks fucking awesome.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. And the other thing was gonna be from My Hero Academia. It's at the top with the rabbit ears. Mirko.
At the top.
She's close to the top.
Rabbit ears?
Pretty easy to find. She's got the rabbit ears.
Fighters. This is Storm?
Yeah, Storm.
Oh dang.
So
King of the Fighters.
2002, baby. Okay.
it's right next to it's right above Cobra Commander.
This?
It must be that thing.
Why is yours different than mine?
It's like a Ninja Turtle.
Refresh.
Turtle.
Oh, weird.
She's right there. Yeah, that's weird. Yours looked completely different before. Yeah, that's her right there.
Oh yeah, I did see this. People were very excited about this.
Mirko, yeah, people have been waiting for this character for a long, long time.
Wow. She looks strong.
Oh boy, is she. Okay.
What's her quirk?
What's her quirk?
Yeah.
Let me not fucking mince words here, okay? Oh, Dallas just sent me something, Boog, if you wanted to take a look at it.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it
Is
in
he
the
giving us accurate reporting on his post or something else?
Yeah, he gave context basically to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
No, why would we do that? Huh? Come
We
on,
don't
man.
offer retractions.
No. Yeah. Her quirk is literally just called Rabbit. I figured that's what it was, but I didn't want to sound fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck do you mean, Rabbit?
Wait, is this because we want to hate Star Wars or the thing that we would just said?
I don't have a problem with anything they say. What these actors and directors say never influences the way that I like.
All right, read it. What did he say?
It's a video. It's a video.
Oh, it's a video. Okay.
I put it to you in the group chat for the.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to play that.
If it's no music, then it's all. Well, actually, I don't even know. Don't play it.
I'm gonna play a minute of celebrity interviews on this.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Please don't.
Okay.
I'll check it out though.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it next time.
Back to Mirko. Her powers is just described as rabbit. She just like does what you'd think a rabbit could do, like really strong legs. You know, she jumps. You know, she's really really agile character. So people always wanted a figure of her just because like a lot of her. Not only is she just a beloved character, but a lot of like her like action scenes are like really really dynamic. And you know, obviously Rebel Tech is like the best for something like that. So
okay.
Yeah. It looks really good.
I don't know. I've never owned one as a pet, but do rabbits use faces as chairs? Because that'd be cool if she did that.
Dude, that'd be insane.
Ask me for a friend.
Just for a friend. Obviously, it's not you.
Yeah, no. All right.
Yeah, she has an exclusive head where it's like her like almost gritting teeth look. I like that when these exclusive things like aren't really necessary. But I hate it when it's like a really good fucking sculpt and you just don't want to have to pay that Yamaguchi price. An amazing Yamaguchi Kyoto Rebel Tech price. Yeah, the proportional strength of a rabbit. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, am I tripping or do they just call her quirk Rabbit? But yeah, her quirk is just called Rabbit. She just does essentially whatever you think a rabbit would do. Really strong legs, jumps really high, you know, super agile.
Eats lots of carrots.
Fucks really fast.
Ideally.
Reproduces exponentially.
You guys are out of control.
All right.
Yeah. I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else that we really needed to talk about.
No.
All right.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody's gonna bring it up, so I just want to address. We're not talking about that Jada shit. Okay. I don't like the funny style of the way that all that stuff was being revealed and whatnot. So good for whoever thinks they're making money off of revealing that shit. But
Yeah, no.
we'll see it. We'll see it in a few weeks at Comic-Con, bro. We'll be all right.
We're not thirsty for clickbait, and we also not like trying to, be mean to our friends. So
Yeah, we're not playing that game with them. So
yeah, so it's all good. There's one other thing I was going to mention. Oh yeah, because it's Yojo June, and we just had the GI Joe live stream, and then we also got the Haslab reveal for Vintage Collection. We didn't get the final 85th anniversary Marvel Legends reveal this week, but we did. I guess you guys did talk about the Scar pre-order. I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, for a hot 10 seconds.
Yeah, for like 10 seconds, because then we got into the Xavier.
I think that we may see the final reveal this week, maybe. Then, so we'll see.
For the 85th, yeah.
For the 85th, yeah.
So one of those fake rumors you're putting out there, along with 4 real ones,
basically.
Oh shit, we got a super chat before going out.
Oh, love it! A little $5 from Mr. Static Thunder.
Yeah, our beloved Static Thunder.
Thank you.
You want to read it, Rick?
He said, "What's up, boys? How's it rocking? Where the heck is Poncho? How dare he act like his wife is just having a kid?"
Right.
Yeah.
How dare he?
How dare he? I don't think you were here. I don't think you were here, Kyle. But he put the baby on cam. He was showing us the articulation. He showed a scale. He didn't have a Marvel Legend in hand, so we don't know about how it scales with Marvel Legends.
Yeah.
But
exclusive.
You know what? The
Exclusive
McFarland employee should have been there.
Damn it.
To deliver the baby. Come
That
on,
would have been
bro.
perfect,
Missed
man.
opportunity.
You know what? We need to build that relationship with McFarland just so she could do.
Just so she could show up at all types of shit for us.
That employee does give off logo vibes.
Damn, that'd be good.
I want you to come to the bodega and stand next to this chopped cheese, please.
Oh man, thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you, Static.
All right, let's get up out of here. Shout out to Sean Briefcase, that picture down there. He's got another picture that he posted this past week, that Wolverine picture, but he's got another one with Black Widow and Hulk that he posted in the group that really heated up in the group. But this one was nice too. Reminds me of an old shot that I did actually, but really nice. Sean Briefcase.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, let's get up out of here.
Let's get up out of here,
man.
This was a long show, man. I've been here since the beginning. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Travis, thank you once again for joining us on this.
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Let us know. Let us and the people know where we can find you, huh?
Everything is at a toy kind of mood. Really easy. All you see it right below my name right there. At a toy kind of mood on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Most importantly, though, YouTube, doing live streams every Wednesday. Thankfully, A.C.B.A. is out of that window, so
we're gone
Wednesday nights again.
No doubt.
I'm joking. But yeah, we go late anyway. We go 7 p.m. Pacific time, so like 10 p.m. Eastern. It's mostly a night show. Thanks for showing this off. And I'm doing a ton of reviews now. I started maybe like 8 months ago being serious in this review game. I'm real proud of my the numbers are pretty good for a small channel. We just hit 3K. Actually, we whooped right by it. We were at like less than 3K a day 2 days ago, and we're somehow at 3,300. So the shit's moving.
Very nice.
But yeah, I'm just pumping out a lot of content, doing it early. Mezco TMNT, I'm proud of because I compared both sets. I have an Iron Man review out of nowhere on this GI Joe channel. That's 4.5. Reviewed the whole fucking wave, and that was fun. So I'm doing a lot of wrestling.
What was your favorite out of that wave? That wave is sitting on my pile of loot. I didn't get it in hand yet.
So you know what's crazy? Everyone's favorite was my least favorite because I had the most problems with it. Was the Iron Man 20, but I definitely see why people loved it because of all the advancements in articulation. But I had some problems. My number one actually was the Iron Man we got from the PulseCon. Because just my ties to Marvel versus Capcom, you know what I mean? So I reviewed War Machine and that Iron Man in that modular Iron Man in there as well.
What did you think about She-Hulk? You didn't like that?
So actually, what's funny is I didn't have She-Hulk in time. I got every single character in the wave, and I looked around the internet and like other than these like little channels I've never seen, says a guy with a little channel, but like I'm talking about like 100 I'm talking about like 100 followers, 200 followers. Besides them, nobody reviewed it. You know, like our friends Bryant and Wade, they didn't hit it yet. I said, I'm fucking ranking this without She-Hulk. And actually, people loved my joke why I didn't have She-Hulk in there. And then I just got it. Like I got it a day later after the video went up. But I was like, whatever. That's how it is, though. If you don't get it up in time, there's gonna be 20 other fucking reviews up there before yours, and then you'll get instead of 4.5K. Honestly, if I waited for She-Hulk, it wouldn't even hit 1K. It's just the algorithm.
Then you got to start like doing extra shit in order to get people to tune in, showing your nipples and all that shit.
Yeah. So just I love reviewing now. It's been a lot of fun. I mostly focus on GI Joe on the channel, but I'm starting to hit everything. I mean, I got a a Clone Trooper review that hit 1K out of nowhere. We don't even talk about Star Wars. So I'm like, I'm having fun just doing reviews, and it's blowing up the channel a little bit. So it's a lot of fun.
Well,
and
you got a good space to do it too, dude. Like your review area looks nice.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, review it.
That is like a pet peeve of mine. You know what I mean? If somebody's review area looks shitty, I just turn it off.
I mean, I don't have like all the perfect like, iridescent lighting, and I don't have all the diorama background, but I have a bar. So it's like, and I have awesome lighting. I have 4K, video, 1080p. Everything is clean. I think all the videos look good, and I try to add a lot of like creativity and personality in the reviews. Not only it's not like about being first to me always. It helps, but I try to like add fun things.
Absolutely.
Music. Do voiceovers. Like I try to throw my acting and producing world into these reviews. And that's what I try to do.
Gone Hollywood.
Yeah, it would be nice if somebody did that with Mezco figures, but not gonna happen, I don't think.
Good they aren't.
No.
They'd put in a ton of work and wouldn't get any recognition.
All right, well, you guys make sure you go subscribe to Trav, the Toy Kind of Move.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
YouTube.
Thank you.
We actually got to get back to promoting more reviews and stuff on the fan page. So we should start posting, especially some of the smaller channels that are doing cool things. So
absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So much.
All right, what you boys got going on?
Hey, nothing.
Nothing. All right, that's cool. Fabio, what you got?
Hey, I'm Fabio. My friends call me Fobster. Instagram, Fobster360. YouTube, Fobster. If you want to follow my normie account, Fabio.Danino on Instagram as well. That's fun. I've been more active on there recently. I just haven't been like, I don't know, getting too much stuff. I'm still like kind of setting things up here, but I don't know. There's still enough people that are hitting me up to be like, hey, when's Fobster Live coming back? So
are you saying that you've not been in a toy kind of mood?
I've been in a rock and roll kind of mood. I don't know.
Oh, come on, man. We don't how many concerts you go to this week, man?
Trap Dog's going to my next show, so that's fun.
When is that?
The 26th, baby. Come rock out. Doing a DO.
I told you that's the day we go on a Toy Kind of Mood. It's probably going to be our Joe Fest.
Yeah, you should just not do that.
Just cancel, not show up.
No. Yeah. This thing happens late anyway. It's at like 10, so.
Oh, that's true. But our show goes late. But yeah, maybe I'll do a short show, do 7 to like 9, and then head out there.
Ooh. How about 6 to 9? You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Funny sex number. All right, that's it. Boog, take us out.
All right. Once again, thanks, Trav, for coming on. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations to our guy, Pancho, and to Becca as well on the birth of their first baby, their firstborn. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Son.
I love it. Feels good. Thanks for everybody who hung out with us this evening. Thank you for the super chats. We love all you guys. And let's lead with love and continue to collect with love and keep the hate and negativity out of the hobby, man. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, good night.
And if the animatronic at Chuck E. Cheese knows your name, remember, just say no thanks. Peace, toy soldiers.
That's right. Did we even tell Peter we were in?
We didn't tell Poncho. I'm going to call him. He told me to call him. Let me call him.
Hilarious.
Hello.
Are you guys still live? I can't
Wait,
tell
he-
from this.
Um,
You know.
nobody
he
can
said he
speak
don't
anymore because we already signed off. All right, we just have to sit here in silence until we're not live anymore.
Don't listen to this guy.
Don't listen to this.
I'm just purposely misleading Travis, trying to make him botch his own first appearance on the show.
Oh, it happened several times.
No, this was great, Travis. Hey, Furiosa was a really good movie.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
What about the apes, people?
I gotta see that new Apes movie. Boog, did you ask me because you saw it? Oh, maybe he didn't.
Hey,
No. I asked because one of my coworkers was about to go see it tonight.
Oh.
Well, that's supposed to be the beginning of a new trilogy, so I mean,
Fab, why don't you go with Lance and I next week?
I'm down. Yeah, let's go.
If it's still in the theater, that's
I'm
the only
sure we'll.
problem. It should be.
I'm down. I love those. Those first 3 films are honestly like a perfect trilogy.
Cool. Will you down to go to AMC at Topanga Mall?
Whoa. Yeah, I'm down.
Topanga from Boy Meets World?
That's right.
That's
Good old Topanga Canyon.
Yep. I have the pass. That's why it's pretty much free.
Okay.
Well, it's not free. I pay $25 a month, but I'm not going to go to the movies unless I use that pass. So.
But as long as you see 2 movies a month, it's worth it, right?
Yeah, and a lot of times I don't because I'm so busy. So I have to get to the. That's why I went to Furiosa by myself. I was like, oh, last time in IMAX, I'm going now. I don't care. Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, my roommate does that a lot. He has the pass too, so he sees like everything. He went to a Furiosa like pre-screening event.
Oh, nice.
He got a poster, a shirt, whole fucking chocolate package.
Well,
I don't know. I understand. I feel like I'm that person that just like I never make it out to the movies anymore.
Well, it wasn't until Lance convinced me, my roommate, best friend. He convinced me to get the pass because we're roommates. He was like, "Why don't you get the pass?" And I was like, "All right." And I went and saw a movie the day I got the pass, and then didn't go for like 2 months. I mean, it's the same price anyway if you think about it.
Yeah.
You go to the movie once, it's $25. Why not just pay $25? Because even if you just go once, you're paying for that movie. But like, if you go like 5 times, then you're getting so much money off. As long as you don't buy like anything. I try to eat before I go to the movie, and I don't have to buy soda and popcorn and all that crap.
Yeah, I don't buy anything. Maybe I'll get nachos because I love a good movie theater nacho.
$12 nachos.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, you gotta treat yourself every once in a while.
When else are you gonna have nachos?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not at a movie.
Did he sign us out?
It looks like we are still live.
Oh, well, okay.
Wait, we were live the whole time talking.
Yeah,
like
we're still live right now. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's hit the outro. Okay, we're good. That was actually perfect timing because it was right when you were looking at the camera, Travis. You were like, "We're still live." And then it goes back to the outro. Yeah.
I thought we ended like 10 minutes ago.
No. So Poncho is doing this for money. No, we didn't tell him that before. That we were finishing. So Rick, call her.